In the city, I know that it's kill or be killed, eat or be ate, snake to be snake. I walk all alone, but I'm clutching my jerk, cause I know they ain't right and I know that they fake. And I'm trying to tour, but I know that these niggas be snitching and pointing me out to the jakes. When I gun at a nigga, I don't aim for his waist, I'ma make sure he hit and stand over his face. Now they take that they mad cause they don't got no case in this first 48 and they ain't got no leads. While me and Lil Bro, we back smoking on trees. When you break down the wood with that bitch down with lean. When I'm smoking your partner, I turn to a fiend, I ain't throwing the doobie, I'm facing the weed. When I'm smoking your partner, I turn to a fiend, I ain't throwing the doobie, I'm facing the blunt. No cap, let hummus some rats. When it's time to go kill while black on the hunt. We do shit our movies, but this ain't a stunt. Wrong move, turn this bitch to a scene. I high off the shrooms and I mix it with beans. Wide awake, seeing shit from my dreams. Moving slow cause I'm full of the lean. Catch the boy lacking, turn here to some green. I'ma tell you the truth, I'm high as a bitch. I'ma lie to the judge cause I'm never asleep. I'm rapping and trapping till I'm old and rich. I'ma buy me some land and duck off with my bitch. Tryna sort out my price and get found in the ditch. With a face full of maggots, a hat full of mud. I don't care what you reppin', don't call me your blood. Put in work for the set, they gon' die by the cuz. Tryna get up your name, you gon' die by some bugs. I was just in the trenches, I know where I was. All it take is one Drake, man, them bitches went wild. I was down on my dick, I just still in our car. I'll pop a few bosses to send me to Mars. When I woke up at jail, I had to take a little pause. You a change on your gang, I'll die for the cause. No cap, I'ma die for the cause.
They get back a motherfucker.
My nigga 2 for the GOAT, these other niggas basic.
People gon' hate when you get money, that's how it gotta be. Go get the whip, then get some rims, that's how it's supposed to be. These niggas be shicey, these bitches ain't shit, that's how it gotta be. Niggas shoot at you, you gotta shoot back, that's how it's supposed to be. People gon' hate when you get money, that's how it gotta be. Go get the whip, then get some rims, that's how it's supposed to be. These niggas be shicey, these bitches ain't shit, that's how it gotta be. Niggas shoot at you, you gotta shoot back, that's how it's supposed to be. These niggas be shicey, these bitches ain't shit, but it ain't nothing to me. I'm out old clip, I ball real hard, I got a lot of water on me. I run to the cash every fucking day, that's how it gotta be. I'm in a fast lane, speeding, top back, you niggas can't fuck with me. I ain't jump off the pool, my mama had me, my stare there was trapping. To you, them niggas can rap good, but to me, them niggas just acting. For a pocket full of blue cheese, my fucking don't do no cap. I live in the kitchen, I can't find out, cause me and my niggas be trapping. Jim said they did a new piece, John Dane bust down the chain. My roller really cost a brick, that's an SRT on my wrist. 500 grams bust down, that's a whole nother brick. 20 bands each pocket, looking like I hit a lick. Bitch! People gon' hate when you get money, that's how it gotta be. Go get the whip, then get some rims, that's how it's supposed to be. These niggas be shicey, these bitches ain't shit, that's how it gotta be. Niggas shoot at you, you gotta shoot back, that's how it's supposed to be. People gon' hate when you get money, that's how it gotta be. Go get the whip, then get some rims, that's how it's supposed to be. These niggas be shicey, these bitches ain't shit, that's how it gotta be. Niggas shoot at you, you gotta shoot back, that's how it's supposed to be.
These niggas be shiesty, I'm strong with no lights. I'm buying these rifles for all of my rivals. Popping the pill, get you popping your shit. Gon' hide in your yard and gon' pop out the mall. Bust on the bitch, she gon' beg for that paper. Don't wanna do nothing but go to the mall. Now, little bitch is 7 with 3 baby daddies. She never wore panties and fuck on the mall. 3 can of honey, you know how I'm coming. Don't play with my money, I run with the mall. I'm still a young and the one from the corner. The only thing different, I'm fresh out the mall. Law hit the
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Let's talk about some stuff this evening. We're gonna see. I wanted y'all to see a little bit of that, so I'm gonna see if it's gonna play it all. If it doesn't, we'll come back. But if it does, I want you to stay tuned and check it out.
Me, the devil ride me in my sleep. Oh, he do? I break a bitch in a week. Little bitch, I'm not what you think. I stood in the field with my hitters. I kept that rocket on me. I do. Hate that I had to get rid of my niggas. I heard that was plotting on me. Oh, it's true. For the love of money, my homies ain't turned they back. Same niggas that still owe me on the pack say they gon' check me. My closest friends I knew since we was kids say they gon' whack me. But I ain't lying, I'm slanging 9 and bitch, they know that, so get at me. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner.
All right. It's not gonna play it out, but I was hoping that it would, but that's okay. Y'all may have seen it already, child. It was a lot of dirt behind that. You understand what I'm saying? And I said, well, it was something that happened the other day. And I said, why motherfuckers keep saying my motherfucking name, you know? So welcome to Soul Sessions, Soul Connections. And I am Quatita Dean. I am your host. And tonight we're gonna spill some tea because people keep saying my name and I keep trying to figure out why y'all keep saying my motherfucking name. I ain't said nothing to nobody. I ain't did nothing to nobody. So there was a lot that has transpired even before 2 nights ago. There was a lot that happened. As y'all know, I did a reading for Mode 3 and he asked me to be his spiritual advisor. And he had said to me, Queen, let's make a deal. If you give me unlimited readings, I'll give you unlimited promotion. And I said, no, I'm not sick, baby. Every time I get ready to start channeling, my nose started running, my nose runs, and I'm sitting in front of this fucking air and it's cold as shit. So that's what he said to me. And we made that agreement. And he sent it to me via text. So you could probably see it when I had posted it earlier. And so tonight, no lies are going to be told here tonight. There is a gentleman that we're going to refer to him as Raindrops, drip, drip. Every time I turn around, this gentleman is saying my name. So if that is something that you want to view, what I have put up, the whole thing that I started, it's not going to play the whole thing. I guess it's way too long, but if you want to view that, that is on either one of my YouTube pages, my Instagram, which I have a new Instagram. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up for y'all. So you'll have my new Instagram because, child, we're going to be talking about some shit. Okay? Op or partner. So the other night, he kept saying, oh, stop saying my partner's name. And I keep trying to figure out why you keep saying my name, drip drop, raindrop. But it's okay. We're gonna figure some stuff out tonight because I wasn't even gonna do this. You understand what I'm saying? But when people, keep coming for me, keep saying my name, it's only right. You understand what I'm saying? It's only fucking right that I come back because every time I turn around, this gentleman is doing a interview. And I'm just trying to figure it the fuck out. Like, why do you keep saying my name, guy? So as you know, I did a session the other day on here, and I had the Queen Nika up and I had the vegan goddess up, and we were talking about the synthetic no rap city. And so when I got the message that Rat Boy had been live streaming my shit, I decided that I would deny him access to anything else that I am doing. As I saw yesterday that he had put up is me and Raindrops running plays. Now, first of all, let me say this. Grown people, let's stop using that, okay? Because nobody over here runs plays. There's no need for me to fucking do that. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to explain to you briefly why there's no reason for me to fucking do that. I'm not going to go too deep in depth because I already know that people are going to try to spin this however they want to spin this. So I want you to also understand that no lies are going to be told this evening. And I know that no lies are going to be told based on what I'm getting ready to tell you right now. So you may have seen after Mo was murdered, I gave on the live some information about what I saw, just because I was upset about the bitches that I know that were involved in his murder. Okay. So this is what happened briefly, you understand? And I'm not going to go too deep into this. And this is the reason why, because I'm not stupid. I'm going to always play safe and be safe. However, I debated about even going into this part before I even went into something else. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you some things that I don't even have to tell anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Some months ago, couple months ago, I received a phone call, and the phone call on the other end was a gentleman, and he introduced himself and he gave me his name. And when he gave me his name, he called me Queen, and he said, "I am XYZ, XYZ." And I said, "Okay." I said, "I know who you are." And he said, he said, basically, basically, he said, "Do we have a problem?" I said, "No, we good." I said, "Do we have a problem?" He said, "No, we good." And I said, "Okay." And then he hung up. Now, reason why I was never going to even share that, because I don't want people calling me. I don't want the police calling me, because it's not my business. Um, when I channeled Mo, Mo told me to not say anything and to lay low, because the person who called me is the shooter. Yes, it is Queens. Let me fix that. And I was nervous when he called me. I'm not going to lie to you. I was. And he basically, again, like I said, he said, "Do we have a problem?" And I said, "No, we don't have a problem." I said, "Do we have a problem?" I said, "No, we don't have a problem." He said, "Cool." I said, "Do we have a problem?" He said, "No. If we cool, then it's cool." And he hung up the phone. And when I had channeled in Mo, he had told me, "You leave that alone, because that for sure is somebody you don't want to, handle. You want to be quiet about that." And reason why he called me is because he had seen me on something, and the information that I had given had to have been, he didn't say it was, but it had to have been correct, because he called me to see if we had a problem. And I said, "No, we do not." Now, I know people are going to take that and say, "Oh, she was running plays, she's in on it, she had all this." I don't give a fuck. I got kids, and I'm going to be safe. I don't know how Ratchet would be here. I blocked him from both of my pages. If I catch my content on your shit, I'm going to make sure I report you. Let's be clear. Because you were blocked on both of my YouTubes. So if you're streaming it through something else. And if I see it on your page, I'm going to report you for streaming my material. You do not, Ratchet TV does not have permission from Quitita to stream anything that she has going on. Let's be clear. So now, I decided to not say anything, because again, I have children. And so that's why I feel like the information that was given to me now about raindrops is accurate, because the information came strictly from Mo3 while living and after he crossed over. Okay. So I'm going to be looking because I know it's going to be plenty of ops in here. And when you see them, I want you to immediately block them. Don't time them out. I want you to block them. I want you to make sure that they are ops. You understand me? So this is what transpired inside of the reading with Mo 3. And I've shown you some of the things that he said after his reading because, see, drip drop, raindrops, he keeps telling people in his interviews why he keeps mentioning me. I have no idea. He keeps telling people that Mo 3 was scared of me and that he never wanted to do another reading with me. But when he was going around telling that lie, he didn't know that Mo had texted me already and told me what I just told you. He told me about continual readings for free promotion, and that he had people lined up that wanted to do the reading. But I understood that he was busy and I was busy. And so we did not communicate before his passing. And so when I did get the message from Spirit that I needed to reach out to him again, I sent him a DM. Now, people keep saying, why didn't you text him? I said the same thing, but this is where I was at. That's a celebrity. I don't look at myself as a celebrity. I look at Mo 3 as a celebrity. And so I felt I did not have the right to text or call this man's phone, even though I had his number. Okay. So, with that being said, inside of our reading, what I will share, because I don't share things from my sessions with my clients. However, I'm going to share this because I feel like this is important. I feel like it's poignant to this meeting that we are now having. Okay. So, inside of Mo's session, this was said. I said, I keep seeing contracts, new contracts. Are you switching management? He said, yeah, I'm looking into that right now. I think I want to. I'm just trying to see. But yeah, I got some different contract things coming up. I said, okay, cool. You also have a grandmother that's passed. He said, yeah, okay. That was that. He told me that he was looking to switch management. Now, let's talk about it. Because I'm going to explain to you, sir, why you should have stopped saying my fucking name. Because I was letting you breathe. I didn't have to be quiet and I don't have to say anything. So I'm just doing me like I usually do, and you should have let me fucking do that. But because every time I turn around, sir, I see you saying my name. And you keep trying to discredit me. And I let you do that. But what you did the other day, Mo came to me and said, well, let's talk. So now let's talk. So I was in Ratchet's chat after he had live streamed my material without my permission about synthetic no raps. And he brought somebody up and then he hung up on him. And then he brought him back again. And the gentleman said, why you keep hanging up? And he hung up on him again. And then he said, hold on, watch this. He brought him back. He said, what you keep coming up here for? What do you keep coming up here for? He said, because I'm going to change the narrative. He want to control the narrative and change the narrative. There was a big B on the screen and a gentleman popped in. He had on an orange hoodie, a big forehead, and a donkey kicked eye. Okay. He kept saying some other shit to a queen that was up there by the name of Tanya. And she kept asking him about some sort of purple suit. I don't even know anything about the purple suit. Mo and I have never discussed the purple suit. That's not my business. He said to this lady, you must be up there fucking queen. I said, excuse me? I told my woman, for the people who was in Ratchet's chat that asked, oh, is everybody gay? I'm bisexual, bitch, and that's none of your business. Mind your business, dirty bitches. Okay, period. So, and moderators, if you need to get anybody out, get them the fuck out of my chat. Okay? Because ain't no lies being told here. None of y'all know anything about anything. Because if you did, you would have information and not keep speculating. It is people who know shit that know that this is a dangerous ass situation. People are still losing their lives every day over this. Because you don't understand it. You're low vibrational. That's why the fuck you don't understand it. You're messy and you like drama. That's why you don't understand it. That's why you want to know who did it. You don't want to know who did it because you're going to help anybody's family. You want to know who did it so you can gain clout off of it. I don't need to chase or gain clout. I am clout. Okay? So when I heard him say that, I said, well, I'm going to say something. My woman said, no, don't say anything. I sat for a few minutes. I said, no, I'm going to say something because he got me fucked up. So I got on and I went in the backstage. But as I knew his messy motherfucking ass would, rat boy, he brought me up and said, hey, Queen, what's going on? Because he knew he would immediately say something. And he did. And he said, oh, I thought that was the queen with that shit on her face. He said, that is the queen. And I went in on his motherfucking ass. And I handled your motherfucking ass. Bitch ass motherfucker. Now, you should have left me where I was at, minding my motherfucking business. But you kept saying my name, so let's say some names then, motherfucker, because that's what you want to do, correct? Okay. So let's talk about why, allegedly, Raindrop, you helped to set the chessboard for this man's murder. Because you did. One, you knew he was looking and thinking about switching management because you all had some kind of words about it. Okay. Now let's just go on into it. You're a motherfucking monster. You're a lame ass nigga from the top to the motherfucking bottom. Everything that you said in that interview that I played, and you can find on any of my social media, please watch the entire video so you'll get a clear cut understanding of who the fuck he is. You are a piece of shit. Nothing other than that. You were extremely jealous and you felt like Mo was stopping your shine. You said it yourself. When I said he called you soft, he called you a softie. He called you a softie. He called you a softie and said you got your ass whooped. I made you tell on yourself. And you did. You said he didn't call me soft. He said I was scary. He did. He absolutely did say you were scary. And that's one of the reasons you helped to set the chessboard. You did not like what he said about you, and he said it on a public forum. So you don't like when people humiliate you. You didn't like what I said, but you keep saying my name. So now if it's smoke, then it's smoke. There's approximately 6 to 7 people, and we're not talking about shooters. We're not talking about the people that boxed him in. We're talking about the people that hired this hit, because this is a hired hit. Okay? There's a very prominent woman in the music industry that helped to set this up. Then there's you. There's the other guy. And then there's a couple more players in there. Okay? You following me? Okay. You was going behind his back and you was trying to fuck his girls. Okay, let's talk about that first. Any bitch that he was dealing with, you was trying to deal with him too. You was pillow talking. You was talking behind his back. He found out about it. But did you not know that? He found out about it. So he was thinking about changing management because he already knew that you was doing some shady shit. Okay? He really didn't want to deal with you any longer, and you knew that. And you kept asking him to let's expand, to do this and to do that. And he told you. Now, I kind of like where I'm at right now. We building, we got some things going on. I kind of like where I'm at. You was almost like those one guys who want to start selling dope all over the country, and your homeboy is happy just selling inside y'all state. And you feel like that he's keeping you limited in the state when you feel like we could be making moves all over the place. But he didn't want to do that. He was kind of slow rolling it. He wanted to do it where he wanted to do it at. He wanted to find his own lane. But you felt like he was blocking you from your shine, when really you were blocking him. And you knew that once he found different management, that was done for you. See, it's different when your client leaves you than being the grieving friend who lost his client, his partner. Because he helped you in his death, correct? You got 10,000 followers, correct? After he passed. And you said at his funeral, like you said, now you famous. Yeah, nigga, I made you famous. Right? But that part you didn't say in the interview. You said you famous now. But what you said to him was, nigga, I made you famous. And you was going to take that little bit of fame and you thought it was going to make you a Quincy Jones. You thought it was going to make you a Clive Davis. You want to be one of the biggest managers in the industry. That's not going to happen for you. Do you know? I don't care how many ladders you climb. You'll never reach the pinnacle of where you think you're going to get to. Never. He's going to see to it. Everybody that was involved is going to know it. He's going to make sure of it. You was talking behind his back to bitches like a bitch. You was basically telling them You made him. He was nothing without you. You were saying a whole bunch of filthy shit. Talking about he came from nothing. He already said he came from nothing. So who the fuck are you to say that shit to people? Because you said it to bitches. You did. You said it. You were pillow talking. And further than that, he wanna be P. Diddy and he'll never be that. You are pitiful and pathetic like the bitch who can't let me go. Because period. You made a whole bunch of phone calls that he found suspicious before he passed. Meetings that you were taking and trying to set up without his fucking permission that he didn't like. You were trying to make calls on his behalf without speaking to him about it. He didn't like it. There's no lies being told over here. You're a jester. You're a fucking clown. And you should have fucking left me where I was at minding my motherfucking business. So yes, you was on the phone with him. Let's talk about who the fuck was in the vehicle. Because he was not in the vehicle by himself. You wasn't in the vehicle, but you know who the fuck was because you gave him money. And you a cheap motherfucker. But from what I hear is money on my head via you and about 3 or 4 other motherfuckers. You told him where to go, remember? You told him turn by turn where to go, which boxed him in. And then you had a nerve to say in your interview, it was God. It was God. I did never think that 3 would die in 2020. Why they took too long? The year was almost out. So you didn't think it was going to happen? They were taking too long. You didn't think it was going to happen. You was afraid he was going to know that you was in on it, but he knew. He knew who all was in the fuck on it. And he let y'all all fucking do it. Because see, your plan had foiled the first fucking time. You sent them to the club to kill him the night before September 20th. You had already paid the little young boys to go do it. Allegedly. Allegedly. They had just shot his car up. What was it, the September 19th, September 20th? I did his reading the 21st, where he revealed to me that they tried to kill him after his performance. They shot his car up. Where's the lie? See, they had promised you some other clients. You just knew you was going to have these other clients, but shit is rolling slow, isn't it? You think you have done something and you have not. He was going to change management. You felt like you were going to lose everything. And if he left you, bitch, you would have. You would be nothing. You are building your name off of his name because they told you he's worth more dead than alive. At least you left your kids something, partner. You're a fucking monster. You should have left me alone. Now let's listen. Now, it was either the night before he died, before he was murdered. He had spoke to you, I believe. And the phone call, some of the shit you were saying, he kind of felt like it was It was suspicious because you kept talking about some bitch, some female. He was trying to understand why the fuck you kept talking about that. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Everybody keeps asking about who the fuck Money Maya is. We all know who that is. One of them, because there's two people. Money Maya is a mixture of two people. He says maybe three. He threw another bitch in there. It's two bitches and then it's you. Boom. You're as fucking soft as they come. You're a whole bitch out here. The first one, I already know is the one bitch. I've said that since the beginning. She started fucking money men at the age of 14, between 13 and 14 years old. Older niggas, and they showed her the fucking game. And she ran with that shit. She started seeing that she could be a setup queen, and that's what she became. But see, you Money Maya as well. You didn't want to believe, but you know that that's part you too. That's a mixture of two motherfuckers. You know when to speak and when not to speak, but you should have left me the fuck alone. You should have stopped speaking. I ain't been speaking. Why the fuck you speaking, nigga? But you should have left me where I was at. You know, like I know, that you let the money exchange hands. Nah, that shit's done. Nah, that shit's done. Yeah, it's done. Nah, that shit's done. It's done. Is that the phone call you made to the motherfucker on the freeway? Or is that your voice that we heard popping bottles? Boom. You wanted it. You set the chessboard. You're one of the major key players. But okay. That's why you keep running around here trying to discredit me. So if I ever chose to say something, I would look like a fucking clown. No, bitch, you're the fucking clown. You wanted to be him. You wanted to have what he had. You only do paperwork. You were never going to be in the front limelight. Nobody ever fucking saw you. But now you need for them to see you. Oh, you're doing interviews out the ass. You're doing massive motherfucking photo shoots. Thinking about the clothing line, trying to get the clothing line. Right? The clothing line? Trying to start the record label? Huh? It's the record label, right? Because management just wasn't enough. You needed the record label too, right? Gonna build the studio? You wanted to be the motherfucking man, correct? He found out that you was trying to or fucked 2 of his bitches. He didn't give a fuck. Not about one, but about the other one. He was pissed. You were fucking 2 of his bitches. You was at them strong. You were trying to pillow talk. You were talking behind his back. What'd you call him? Would you call him dirty? He was homeless. He wasn't shit at first. He told his own motherfucking story, bitch. He didn't need you to reiterate a motherfucking thing. Because see, when you did it, you was trying to throw dirt on his motherfucking name, and he knew that. You were jealous of your own fucking client. You told him he was holding y'all back. You told him that you built this shit. You keep trying to run around like that's your partner. He was done with you. He was leaving you. Like a nigga leaving bitches, bitches leaving niggas, motherfucker. Y'all have words. He had cut you short. He kept playing you off because he didn't like, he knew. He knew. You said, like a fucking idiot, the idiot that you are. That lady should be talking about that man who cured the AIDS or so. What was going? You should be. You stupid motherfucker. I've talked to him twice in my life. You didn't know that though, did you? Those who are paying attention should have told you that. I talked to him and Nipsey Hussle. So I don't just talk to rappers. And again, I had a show called A Walk with Crime, where I gave information on murders and missing person cases. So you should have checked my fucking record. And you didn't. And because you didn't know who the fuck I was, I'ma now let you know who the fuck I am. You asked to see my face, didn't you? I heard you bitches were looking for me. Bitch, here I go. I'm right the fuck here. Sewer water. I called you the donkey of the day because you are the donkey of the day. You keep running around here talking about what your mother and your grandmother taught you. My grandma said, don't you ever play. My grandma said, she should have told you how not to be a fucking monster. You backstabbed this motherfucker. Not 1, not 2, but 3 or 4 motherfucking times you did. You a lame ass motherfucking nigga. There's no lies being told here because I don't need to. You set the chessboard. You called him as he was leaving. He was going to stop and get gas. Again, he was going to stop and get gas. You talked to him because you was trying to clear some things up. You were trying to have a conversation. And then he said, I think motherfucker following me. What, man? What you mean? Man, I think that some niggas fucking follow me. What she say? Ain't nobody following you. You be paranoid. I want to understand, and I'm going to just say this because I'm using she very lightly because it's all in me that somebody was in a car. But this is what I'm trying to understand. For someone that was just on the phone, how did you give him turn by turn? Boom. Because you said in your interview, I gave him turn by turn. You were just on the phone. How would you know where to go? I'll wait on that. How would you know where to go? How did you give him turn by fucking turn? Huh? Let's talk about it. Huh? You talk too much like that bitch. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying something. Somebody was in that car because his gun was missing. Because you just wanted to have a conversation, right? But you need to get gas, right? Hmm? I'm just trying to understand. How did you know where to go on the phone? Hmm? Turn by turn? Hmm? Hmm? I'm going to leave that. All of this where it's at. You set the stage. There's a lot of people involved in this. It goes so high up. I mean, it goes high up, right? Because he already told me there's a very prominent woman in the music industry. Wonder who that could be. Hmm. Hmm. What were you promised? Record label, maybe? Hmm. You didn't even need an insurance policy, did you? Well, what was the insurance policy? Hmm? You had insurance on your client? Hmm? Trying to understand. I keep hearing insurance policy, and I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to say, I don't know, allegedly. Again, everybody played their part. Should we talk about it? Okay. There are two music execs and a prominent female in the music industry. And I'm going to say an exec, maybe one is just yeah, we'll say two people, two guys in the music industry, one female in the music industry, and then it trickles down. But see, y'all had went to two different people. Let's talk about it. Y'all went to two different people because y'all tried to flip these two niggas and they would not flip. And because the one would not flip, y'all keep putting his name and shit. Y'all holding his music hostage. Y'all holding his music career hostage. Y'all won't let him grow. The other one, you sent to the penitentiary. Oops. Because he wouldn't flip on his boy. Then you got a fall guy that took the fall for this, and that's not who it is. Not to mention the bitches that helped to set this up for the little motherfucking bag that they got. What was that? $10,000, $20,000. Did she regret it because it was already spent once she got it? Hmm? Oh, 15? Okay. 15, excuse me. And in total, it was approximately 37,000. That's just for the lower. But for the big people involved, to make all this happen, it was approximately about 1 million. So 1,037,000 approximately. 15 plus came from one person. We had to cover the car, things like that. I don't even want to mention where the other 15 went to, but we know who that had to pay. You are a piece of shit. And he's never going to let you win. You will never win. You just think you won. Because it was like it was God. It was like it was God. Is that what you call yourself? God? Because it was not God. I kept saying to myself, his grandmother said she was going to protect him. I'm confused. Well, she protected him. She did. But see, this was out of the control of anyone. Even if I called him, it was still going to happen because you were going to make sure of it. I'm going to leave this where it's at now because you should have left me where the fuck I was at, minding my fucking business. Donkey water. Is there anything else? Oh, he says he knows you have his ring or something. What ring is that? You have his jewelry? You have a piece of his jewelry? He says he knows you have it. He was shot from the front. It was in his chest. I don't know. All I know is he couldn't breathe because I could feel it. Like it pierced his chest and into his lungs. You're a fucking monster. I don't care what you try to do over here. I'll return it all back to sender. And again, you should have left me where the fuck I was at. All of y'all are a piece of shit. All of y'all are monsters. I mean monsters. One of y'all are just rotting away. Body is just breaking down, just decrepit. So many lies have been told, so many cover ups. Hey, is it me or was the car backed all the way up behind somebody's house afterwards? Everybody thought it was black, but it was dark blue, wasn't it? With tinted windows. I might be off. I don't know. It was about what, 3 a.m. when they backed it up behind the house? That's the trap spot, isn't it? With the high grass? Hmm? You better leave me the fuck alone. I mean, leave me the fuck alone. Now. Now. Go play in your sandbox with your tinker toys. And go fix your stomach, motherfucker. Because you have a problem in your stomach. Maybe that's why it takes you about 30 minutes to shit. I don't know. Anyway, I'ma go. All love. Long live Mo 3.
Hey, Rainwater, new interview, real life.
and what position that put you in. So how did the situation start?
I'm gonna say first, it didn't put me in no situation because it's like I fucked with Yayo, but Mo3 was my partner. Yayo was like, he my cousin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why I always called him my cousin. We always embraced each other like that. He my blood cousin. So, but he was never nobody that I ran around with. So at this point in time, Mo3 and him had their problems. I ain't fuck with Yayo and I ain't fuck with Mo3.
Gotcha.
So like, but it was still my cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, probably at the time, Yayo was probably posting fuck my cousin on the internet, throwing subliminals at me or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just cause it was some shit that had happened with some people that I brung around him. And basically he ran with a narrative that the young niggas was talking about and didn't really know what was going on. And we ain't never see eye to eye for a minute until we got older. And that's when we started fucking with each other. Really when we was in Houston and we got shot at. Ever since then, we really locked in. Other than that, we wasn't running with each other like me and Mo3 was. You know what I'm saying? But when we got older, that's when me and bro started thugging with each other. Way harder than me and Mo3. For sure, me and Yayo closer than me and 3, but at that point in time, I was thugging with 3 more. So I wasn't rocking with nothing that Yayo had going on or even caring about they little beef or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. And I'm gonna go back to like how it started from your perspective. So, but I want to ask you this post. So did you and Yayo, y'all get deep into y'all's relationship and get the thugging together? Is that before Mo3 passed or is that after Mo3 passed?
That was in the midst of it.
Gotcha.
That was before. Mo3 ended up passing like well after we've been thugging with each other.
Gotcha.
For sure.
And so looking at it now, like, so I know at that time it didn't make you feel no type of way, but looking at it now, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't feel pulled in any type of direction that like pretty much that web that started there kind of casted and ultimately led to whatever happened. You feel me? Like looking at it in hindsight.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucked up. My comprehension fucked up. Run that back.
So pretty much what I'm saying, like, pretty much, are you looking back at this shit like, damn, nigga, like, this shit ain't have to happen that way. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the, like, torn in between two, you know what I'm saying? The two type shit.
I mean, yeah, to an extent, but I'm so fucked up. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like what you get is what you put out. Like, I feel like anything you in the streets, you moving around, the same thing you're doing, same fuck shit you do is gonna come back around. I feel like karma is real. Like, so when you just in the streets and you talking about killing or you talking about a bunch of bullshit and you own a bunch of bullshit, that's easy to get involved in that. It's easy to get. So I feel like that's what happened with 3. I don't feel like it came from nothing with Yayo. Because of that Yayo problem, Mo3, hell nah. I fucked with Mo3 and then Mo3 was already having this problem with the people he was having this problem with.
Yeah.
Like, then he started having a problem with Yayo. Really, the problem with the other people just came later on again. Because really, I ain't gonna lie, Mo3 was just hating. That's really what it was. He was just a little hating at me. He was in competition. He wanted to be better. He didn't like niggas was bigger than him. Niggas was better. Niggas had the bitches. Niggas had the money. He didn't like that. Like, that's what that was about. It didn't have nothing to do with no street politics or no nothing. It had to do with a nigga hating, probably getting a bitch fucked or something like that. That's where they came from, for sure.
And how can you say that with conviction? Like, how do you know that's the case?
That was my partner. I was with him when it was going on. When he was saying the things he was saying, I would hear him. So I knew what his motive was and his intentions. Like, he didn't never, I don't know. It's some things I really rather not speak on with that, but yeah, I really rather not speak on with that. But that's where it came from. It didn't come from no, oh, you killed Roy Lee, I'm beefing with you. No, that's made up. That's a fairy tale rap myth. Yellow Beezy has nothing to do with what happened to Roy Lee. Nothing to do. Roy Lee got into it, somebody pulled a gun out on him. They shot him in his leg. He died from complications later. And things mixed up in the streets about people that's from Roy Lee, where Roy Lee is from, which is Dixon. You know what I'm saying? Sad Ellis and shit. Niggas weren't playing about Roy Lee. And they was fucked up about Roy Lee. And that's where it kind of stemmed. And bro rode that wave because some young niggas was entouraging around him from that same area and ripped on the things that was going on out there. He can though, because that was his people. But you get what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of the honest truth. This is what I know from growing up or being around dude, like watching everything I watched. He was just fucked up. He was smart. He was a good nigga. He was supposed to be big. His mind just was on the wrong shit. Like he really started getting on bullshit after that. After that ended up happening, yeah, then he started getting on bullshit for real. And I feel like that's why shit happened to him. Cause he was out here doing whatever he was doing. It ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no telling what Motor probably had his hands in now. For sure.
Yeah. Got you. So what led to you and Mo3's relationship kind of dissolve? No, it sounds like some shit that nigga.
I was young, really. Probably not, I ain't never really thought about it too much until like when I got older. But I was young. And I probably said some shit that I shouldn't have said. I probably should have kept some shit to myself. And I guess when I did that, it kind of rubbed in the wrong way. But shit, we kind of started filing out before I ever came with any allegations or anything that I ever said about him. Like, they came later. We was already filing out before it ever came to the internet. Because how it got put on the internet, it was like a little fight we had, and bro got on the internet and just started saying we was hella deep, and we was really on it too deep. So that's what made us get on the internet, we are too deep. And that's kind of where it started stemming from. But other than that, the root of it comes from his girlfriend Snapchat me, and I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but or I probably should have said something to him. I probably shouldn't have said nothing. I probably should have just left it alone. But me being young, I went to his other partner, like that I felt like they was closer, and told him, thinking he'll go tell him, and that was my way of telling him.
Right,
but I
instead of going straight to him like,
I'm just young. I ain't know. I probably just, you know what I'm saying? Should have just kept that shit to myself and not saying nothing. But
or just went straight to him like, you know. But that come with, you just never know, bro. It's all about intentions, though. You feel me? Like,
yeah. So I guess it made a nigga think. It made a nigga think something that it wasn't.
Yeah,
for sure. And ever since then, it just wasn't right.
Gotcha. What would you say? Oh, you said something. You ain't say nothing back to her. Or did
I said that his girl messaged me. I'm saying like, damn, what making his girl message me on Snapchat? Like I'm sleeping on their couch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never looked at her like that. I ain't never came to her like that. It was the utmost respect. I'm younger than 3. She was much older than 3. So it was kind of like, I ain't really just, you know what I'm saying, never try to cross them lines with her.
Yeah.
But it fucked me up when she messaged me and I'm with bro, so I'm like, damn, what made her Snapchat me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's she saying? What messages? What'd she say?
I don't remember. It was something flirtatious. Probably something flirtatious, for sure.
Gotcha. Okay. And so when he finds out, like, what's the conversation that y'all had?
We never ever talked about it. Ever. Ever. It was basically like, we still fucked with each other, but it was just different. It went from, like, you know what I'm saying, just not really fucking with each other. Cause we was all basically with the bitch every day. So now we not around each other. But he probably call and send me her song or something, like, been listening to this. Or something. Like, we were still talking, but you can tell that he didn't really fuck with me like this. So then it got deeper. I feel like Rain instigated it. Like, it got deeper when money started getting played with, cause you know, I made a song that was kind of big. I had got shot back then.
Yeah.
So I was already like not turned up, but like streetwise, I had a nice little name type shit. So I was getting paid for shows, and Rain will probably make it like it's 3 show, got me performing before 3, not paying me. He'll say whatever. He'll say, Rain will act like everything allowed. Giving me $500, giving me $150, but I was getting paid $500. You know what I'm saying? Just taking all the money. Wasn't even really my manager. You know what I'm saying? You was just making shit happen. But don't get me wrong, I don't care about you making no money. But it was like, you was having a hard time even giving me the $150. Like, just playing, he just doing too much. So, I feel like Rain the reason why everything went bad around him, honestly. I feel like he just be having too much funny business going on.
No.
I don't even know what question you asked me.
Nah, bro, it's cool, bro. We just talking, bro. We just talking, man. I feel you. I mean, because it's a story, bro. So when you get to, you get to deep and diving in there and going back to the most, yeah, it's lost. And I mean, it's a crazy ass story, bro. And we talking about somebody that's not with us no more. You feel me? So that make it even more complicated. You feel me?
Sure.
And so let me ask you this, bro, just because now I'm seeing you get that off your chest and I can kind of feel the energy, bro. So looking at that now, bro, is there anything that you wish you would have did different? And if you could say anything to Mo right now, like, would you clear all that up? Or?
Me personally, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really regret nothing, but it have been times I thought about, like, damn, if I feel like if me and him never fell out, a lot of shit wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I was his way in the, you know what I'm saying, in the mix.
Yeah.
I feel like I was his way in the streets. Through me, he met some people in the streets that he probably would have never met. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like the type of nigga I am, I could have calmed a lot of shit down. I would have calmed a lot of shit down. That's how I was, man. For sure.
Does it fuck with you?
Sometimes it don't fuck with me for sure. Certain shit.
Gotcha. Yeah. So do you remember when you saw like when you saw it? Y'all just give us a second. We'll be right back. Who fucking cigarette? Uh, but yeah, bro. So I know
Y'all got me so fucked up, bro. Woo, y'all got me so fucked up, bro. You got me fucked up, bro. I had to debate if I was gonna do this. But you got me so fucked up, bro. You clown ass niggas, you think I'm watching your page, nigga? So I'm watching you motherfuckers pages reporting back. Bitch, let me tell you something. Kill yourself today, nigga. Kill yourself today, nigga. You niggas is pedophiles and faggots. Y'all are pedophiles and fucking faggots, bro. And you speak my name, you speak on me, nigga, like you know me, nigga. You speaking on me like you know me. See, this is why I wasn't gonna do the interview today. Somebody about Quintita, this is the best payday, nigga. I get paid $350 fucking for 30 minutes of my time. Don't ever play with me. Ever play with me, nigga? Y'all are pedophiles and fucking faggots, bro. Okay. We gonna start there. We gonna start there. Fucking sodomizers, bro. You speak my motherfucking name, bro. Somebody got to me? Who got to me? Cause who gonna do something to me? Not man, nigga, that I'm gonna talk about right now ain't gonna do shit to me. Not man. Not man. Not man. See, I don't get paid off YouTube. What are you pussy ass fucking niggas gonna do when they shut YouTube down? Huh? I know what I'm gonna do. What y'all gonna do? Huh? Rainwater ain't gonna do shit to me. Boosie ain't gonna do shit to me. Beto ain't gonna do shit to me. Sean G ain't gonna do shit to me. Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, none of these niggas ain't gonna do shit to me. Not none of them. 7, 11, 13, I don't give a fuck who the fuck you name. None of these niggas ain't gonna do shit to me. Not none of them. Not 713, not motherfucking Trigger, not none of these pussy ass niggas gonna do nothing to Quintita. Not a nan one of these motherfuckers gonna, Kim Bella Love, bitch, you're not gonna do shit to me. Let me get the names real quick. Mary Davis, a motherfucking liar. You, Ratchet, your chat are a bunch of fucking liars, nigga. And you're right, you and I've had private conversations. So I'm trying to understand, why the fuck motherfuckers keep playing with me? I'm watching your content. You're a woman beater, my guy. I give you grace. You're a woman beater and a pedophile, Ratchet. Ratchet TV. You are a woman beater and a pedophile, my guy. When did Rainwater stop sticking his fingers in young girls' pussies? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Nigga! Huh? Huh? Rainwater, when did you stop fingering 14, 15-year-old girls? When did that stop, Rainwater? Stop fucking playing with me, bitch. Huh?
Huh? Motherfuckers want channel? Huh? Put some what this fuck nigga name over here in this chat? Hold on. See, I don't watch your shit. Rhonda Thompson sends me the shit on Instagram, and I can trace that back. I got proof on everything I'm fucking talking about. She comes to me and she says, and somebody else, I'm gonna go in my shit. I can go in my shit right now and fucking tell you. See, I don't have to watch nobody's shit. I don't need to. I'm busy changing lives in the world, which you niggas know nothing about because y'all too busy fucking children. See what I'm saying? And we ain't the same. And fucking niggas in the ass and placating all kind of bullshit around this motherfucker. See, I'm not that one. I said on Queen 88 shit, I said, you don't tell lies on me. I don't come and tell the truth on you, but you didn't listen. None of y'all listen. Don't worry about it though. You probably should have. You probably should have. You probably should have. You probably the fuck should have. So Kim Bella, love, bitch, you ever want to talk to me? You can come over here at any time, bitch, because you don't know me, bitch. Mary Davis, I ain't never said that I ran into Trap Boy Freddy. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Pull up the live where I said it then. Pull up the live where I fucking said it. See, I wasn't gonna let none of you fuck pussy ass motherfuckers that don't do shit. Some of you bitches are 60 years old sitting up in somebody's chat talking shit. Because your kids don't fuck with you. So you ain't got shit else to fucking do. But be motherfucking messy with have gold teeth in your motherfucking mouth. See, I wasn't gonna say shit. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna say nothing. What is pussy ass motherfucker? Anonymous. Why are you anonymous? Because you seem like you won't smoke. Why are you anonymous? Because you seem like you won't smoke. See? Put them on Blast TV. You's a fuck nigga. All of you niggas are fuck niggas. And ain't none of y'all gonna do nothing to me. I try to keep it cute. I try to keep it the fuck cute. I don't owe nobody nothing. $500. Rain, Ratchet, did you forget? Did y'all send people before to offer me $500 and I declined? We declined today on the live. We declined. Now let me show you something, because see, pussy ass niggas got me fucked up. And this ain't got nothing to do with Queen 88. But I'm gonna tell you something, see? Like, you gotta be careful who the fuck you talking to and talking about. You gotta be careful. Especially talking the fuck to me. I ain't gonna show this lady number. Hey, pretty CEO, are you Jackie? Are you Jacqueline? Are you Jacqueline, pretty CEO? Hey, I ain't gonna show the number. What the fuck does this say? Please let me know what date and time, right? I'm also going to drop her Cash App in my chat and also pay her. Is that what it say? I thought that was you, pretty CEO. Is that what it say? Ain't that what the fuck it say? Huh? Is that what the fuck it say? Huh? That's what the fuck it say, ain't it? You gonna stop fucking playing with me, bro. I need Ratchet TV to give information because I don't know what. I don't know. I need Ratchet. I need motherfucking Rainwater to do what? To do what? To do the fuck what? Now, I want to start here because that's what the fuck it say, ain't it? See, what I didn't say is, I was on the live the other day and Queen 88 came in my live and said, I want to talk to you. Can I email you? Right? We just gonna start. We starting with receipts first, okay? So then, I don't know why the fuck people keep playing with me, bro. But we're gonna expose it all today. Don't worry about it. When I tell you I'm gonna expose it all, because I ain't gotta go to nobody motherfucking chat.
I ain't got to go to my motherfucking page. I got a motherfucking platform. Go to somebody, watch somebody else shit. We'll see about it. Regurgitated, telling me that my information has changed. I've elaborated. I don't have to put up 25 different fucking scenarios and then be like, yeah, I'm big this. And I told y'all, I ain't got to do that because my motherfucking work speaks for itself. My story ain't never changed. I've elaborated. You niggas don't know the fucking difference. See what I'm saying? On this full moon that you thought you was going to play with me under. And I promise you, you're not. Okay? This is only, you don't know. Bitches contact me all the time. I can't even think of this one chick name. She on YouTube. She done contacted me several times. Can I use the Queen 88 video with and all this other shit? Now, this is September 28th. Ms. Rhonda, I'm showing your shit. This is September 28th, right? Okay. So, and she sends me videos, right? I may not look at all of them, but she sends me this type shit. I don't have to watch nothing. I still ain't never watched that. I don't know who the fuck video that is. I ain't never watched it. Okay. I ain't never fucking watched it. Okay. You gonna quit motherfucking playing with me today, though. Because I'm about to, you probably gonna wish I went to bed. And I'm up because I watched Queen 88 shit back. She sent it to me. So I watched the shit back, my shit part, because I was watching the chat. I wanted to see who said what in the fucking chat. But after a while, the chat stopped. So I think she took the chat off after a while or some shit. I don't know. And so then this happened. See? I don't have to watch shit. See, that's how I know what's going on because Rhonda sends it to me. I don't have to be aware of nothing. See, look. You see what I say? What I said? Huh? Okay. Right? Right? Okay. There you go, Miss Rhonda. Gratitude. See, I don't watch nobody's shit. Miss Rhonda, she'll come in and she'll say the shit to me. Right? And I'll be like, nah, what the fuck is going on? Because I don't know. Because I don't need to know. I don't need to watch nobody's shit because I don't make my living off Mo3. So then, Ms. Rhonda, you asked me had I seen Ratchet, right? You told me what happened, right? Huh? That's what happened, right? Right? Okay. And so I told you, I said I just finished watching Queen 88's live back. I didn't see Ratchet. I said, well, you can send it to me, right? And she sent it to me, right? Send it to me. Okay? So now, I don't need to watch nobody's shit. Because the fuck for what? To hear shit that I've already said? And motherfuckers pretending like they the first person to say the shit? I let you have that shit. All you content creators, like I said, half of these motherfuckers are the feds. Half of them are the motherfucking feds. You don't get no round of applause from me, nigga, because you said it too. I don't give a fuck. You don't get no fucking round of applause from me for what? Give you a round of applause for what? I ain't never reached out to Ratchet. Ratchet, you have reached out to me over and over again throughout the years. You talk shit about me. My team be watching in amazement at how you talk shit about me. And then come back. Play them the recording because I know you recorded the conversation. So for you to say, oh, she was good in the beginning, but then she lost her way somewhere. Lost my way where? Oh, I added rainwater? Who been with me since 2020? Anybody been following since 2020? Because they're saying that I just added rainwater, right? 2020, when this shit happened, and I talked to the sisters, right? I didn't say a whole bunch of shit. Shit came out when they pissed me off. See, I be trying to stay in my motherfucking lane and be cool. I had already said originally in Mo 3's reading. I don't know how many times I got to keep saying it. I asked him, are you switching management? He laughed and said, I'm looking at contracts. So yes, Rainwater, I had already knew about you, dummy. You're a fucking dummy. You're a clown. Fingering a pussy ass, a 13, 14, 15-year-old girl ass nigga. Huh? Cokehead ass nigga. You think you can talk to me? You're a fucking junkie. You're a junkie. Kimbella, bitch, I'm crazy. You right, bitch, I'm insane. And the day you feel like you can come over here and you can tell Quatita that she's fucking crazy, bitch, then we'll see who fucking crazy, bitch. Because I'll be there. But you better keep that shit over there with Ratchet. Kimbella. Bitch, is that your name? Or you just took a bitch that actually was doing something's name? Bitch, show me a birth certificate. Make me believe that. You bitches be wanting to be bitches. I ain't never got to want to be a bitch. Bitches want to be me. We ain't the same, ho. We ain't the same, ho. Okay? Okay? Now, I keep saying the same motherfucking thing over and over and over again. You motherfuckers are dumb. You just don't get it. I said in Mo 3's reading, he asked me about Bubba. He asked me about Roy Lee. I was very specific. If you don't know the answers, because you're stupid. He never mentioned did Sean G or Seven have anything to do with Bubba and Roy Lee. He asked me if DJ did. You're not in the loop. You know why? Because you don't know shit. You are know nothing ass nigga. Y'all are clown ass niggas. Know nothing ass motherfucking wife beater, dirty head ass niggas that want to pretend like you got something going on ass niggas. I ain't got to go and tell you nothing. Tell you what? Oh, Quatita got $500, bitch. I make that when I wake up. If people are booking, I can do a video and sell it and make that in 15 minutes. Why are y'all saying I went over on Queen 88, made $500 and left in 30 minutes? My manager and my business partner, Lisa, said, Governess, you were on her live for an hour and a half. Do you know that's $350 3 times you've missed? Fuck you talking about, bro? Fuck are you talking about? I just happen to be running a special. Fuck are you talking about, bro? If you want to make a bag, you want to make a stack. Make a stack. Make a stack. Are you aware that my rent is over $2,200 and I pay that plus my bills, plus I pay my daughter's rent and bills, plus if any one of my staff members need something or a rent paid, I pay that shit too? Are you fucking dumb? Are you dumb? I pay for all plane tickets, motherfucking hotel rooms. Are you fucking stupid, bro? We are not the same. We are not the same, bro. If I want to make a bag, a stack, to do with that's going to do what? So, she came on and said a whole bunch of regurgitated information that you niggas sit around every day for the last 5 years and talk about. and then come and get me. You the truth. You that lady, the truth. Soon as I get over there, you remember when Quatita tried to act like she disappeared? Quatita ain't never tried to act like she disappeared. Bitch, you saw what you saw and you mad about it. Because you ain't never been special. I understand that. We're not the same. Let's not forget, this was just a year and a half, 2 years ago. Please let it pop up in my phone. Please let it pop up. But it's awful funny to me. See, I keep a lot of receipts too, right? This is a conversation between me and Ratchet. See that? See that? Right? Rain don't want to talk to me. He don't want to talk to me. Get her up here, $500 and bring it back up here. I'll talk to her. I've invited that nigga up on my platform. That nigga don't want to talk to me. Ask me the hard questions. I got hard questions for you. You're not going to ask me shit. He don't want to talk to me. See, people call me, people text me with shit. I don't need to call anybody. Trying not to show people numbers. See, this shit go all the way back. See what I'm saying? Let me show you something. See, I don't have to call nobody. I don't need to text nobody. I don't need to watch nobody because motherfuckers come and they bring it here. And we all know why they bring it here. We know why. Again, is somebody confused that I've said rainwater since the beginning? Because I keep telling y'all he was getting ready to lose his job. Now somebody named AOQ that was over in Queen 88 motherfucking chat talking about something. Rainwater ain't never said that. Are you dumb? He's in an interview saying it. So y'all just be talking. Y'all don't really know. Y'all got dicks in y'all mouth and shit. Then y'all pop up like y'all know something. You're not going to ever do shit to me. I'm just confused. You keep talking about me. You know why? Because my name brings views. It does. I ain't never changed what the fuck I said. I told y'all from the beginning. I won't even call the lady name. A woman called me and gave me Boosie's phone number. And when I called Boosie, that's how I even knew he was in the hospital from being shot falsely. Because his manager answered the phone and looked like he saw a ghost because he recognized he knew exactly who the fuck I was. And he told me we couldn't talk then. Do nobody remember me saying this shit? It's called expansion. So I'm putting shit together. I'm understanding what's happening. Don't nobody remember this shit? Or y'all just sucking dick and talking shit and fucking kids? Ratchet think I need to tell Queen 88 that they may follow her home because he fucking said it? I couldn't even get through the fucking interview. Let me be clear. Let me prove that to you. Because the interview was sent to me by Miss Rhonda. This is where I'm at in this motherfucking interview right here. And I'm on fire. I'm on fire because, nigga, why the fuck you keep playing with me, bro? I know you got the recording of us having the conversation. I was at motherfucking, where's that? I was at Red Lobster, I do believe, having a conversation. So how is everybody this motherfucking confused? I don't give a fuck about none of you bitches. You talking that shit. I have bitches that will slide. Come see you. I'm not worried about you because you never gonna do nothing to me. Please believe it. What is the answers that you want? With all due respect, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I don't know if I've not said it. Let's just be clear. So you ain't got to keep asking me who the fuck called me. Beto called me. Beto called me. So you ain't got to answer or ask that question again. To all of your old bitches, your young bitches, your fuck niggas, your pussy niggas, your niggas who ain't gonna do shit. I've said it before. Are you confused? Beto called me. Crazy part is, the nigga had to find my number somewhere. Ain't that some shit? A bitch said in the chat, yeah, because she said, so now Queen was a part of it, Quatita was a part of it, Governance was a part of it. Yeah, because she said she talked to Sean G. Somebody confused. Sean G has been on my panel several times, and I've been on his several times. Where are we confused at? They called me while I was on the live and brought him up on my live. Where are we confused at? The day that Ratchet and Rainwater offered me $500, I was in Florida in a hotel room. I went on his platform. I was watching from the bushes after somebody said, Ratchet wants you to come out. I goes in. When people say somebody wants you to come on their platform, I will go over there and I will sit and I'll watch to see what mess is being messy. Like I did today. And I told my management team, we respectfully decline. So Ratchet says, I wasn't saying nothing about her. I told you I ain't got nothing against that lady. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Because we've had several conversations where you're always very fucking friendly to me. And I be so confused as to fuck why. I'm just confused. I'm confused because we've had several conversations. Oh, I'm past upset. I'm past upset. This ain't upset. This is you got me fucked up. Because I want to prove ain't none of you niggas gonna do nothing to me. Ain't none of them gonna do nothing to me. Y'all confused that Sean G was a part of this with Mo3? Y'all confused on that? Why? Granted, I didn't want to believe it. I've had several conversations with, I said it to him. He told me to check and ask the spirits again because they must be wrong. And I told him, no, they're not. This is a conversation I had with this nigga. So I don't need to go on nobody's platform and have the conversation. It's been said at my events. It's been said in my Zooms. You're not privy to the information. Because why would you be? You're nothing, and you're nothing the fuck to me. Ratchet knows that because me and Ratchet have talked about it. He has the recording. I know he does. I'm confused. I'm so confused. So let me get into it because I really got somewhere to go. I have something I have to do. But I got a minute. I got time right now. I got time just for a second. Like I told these niggas, I predict world events, and you worried about if I know who killed somebody. I do this for breakfast. I do it for breakfast. Y'all over there talking about some Rainwater, such a liar. Yeah, the nigga is. If his mouth is moving, he's lying. He's a know-nothing ass nigga, and he knew he would be nothinger when Mo3 dropped him. Are we confused that Boosie was in on this? Why would you be? Why would you be confused about that? See, everybody has a different reason. Well, why would they want him? Because everybody has a different reason, dummy. Let's talk about Ashley. Because, see, I keep getting the same question. It was directly, indirectly. I be trying to save people. Rainwater, tell them how the fuck you got to Ashley. Let's talk about it. The baby mama? And I like Ashley. I don't know her. But she's validated that I am who the fuck I say I am. So I just kind of just stayed in my fucking lane when it came to her. I didn't want to believe that either. But the spirit keeps showing it to me over and over again. But I ain't got to go on nobody's platform and talk about it because it's not my motherfucking business. It's not my motherfucking business. But since you want to make it my business, Rainwater, tell them how you proposed this to Ashley. And you told them you were telling her and showing her shit and bitches and conversation. You told her you was trying to fuck her. Let's be clear about it, Rainwater. That's why the fuck she knows what she knows. She knew about Jossie Banks, bitch, because you made sure the fuck she knew about it. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga. Stop playing with me, boy. She's in on it because you brought her in on it, boy. That's not my business or my motherfucking lane. I am a spiritualist, nigga. Let me be the fuck cool. But you don't want that. You want to ask me hard questions. So I got something for you. How long did it take you to convince her? Tell Miss Nicole how y'all splitting up the money and the shit. You can tell me you ain't got no money. You a liar. This bitch been giving you money. But y'all been leaving one of the baby mamas out of it. Y'all want to give the one, I think her name started with a J maybe. Why y'all ain't giving the one baby mama no motherfucking money? Y'all want to give his mama no money? Keep trying to get to his brother? Y'all talking his motherfucking brother head off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Huh? What we talking about? What we talking about? Huh? No, you want me to shut up now? I'm sure the fuck you do. Let's talk about it. You tried to get Tequila. Keela should tell the truth on that. I ain't got to keep talking about this shit. Huh? You be throwing bitches money, Rainwater? Huh? Essence City Raps. You was trying to throw her money. She just wasn't your caliber. You thought you can give her minute and drugs. Talk about it. I don't give a fuck. Talk about it. Talk about how you be supplying these bitches with dope. Let's talk about it, nigga. Huh? Huh? I brought it up to Sean G. See the shit I'm saying? I brought some of this shit up to Sean G. He validated. See what I'm saying? He just didn't want to validate his part in it, but I ain't no dummy. I know what I know. Huh? Huh? Talk about it, nigga. Let's talk about the Mexican bitch that died. See, me and Mo3 really talked about her in real life in his reading. The Mexican bitch that died. You don't want people to know that Mo3 fucked with me. I don't give a fuck. It's been 5 years, nigga. You can keep saying that you're scared. You keep saying you're scared. You're scared, nigga. You're scared. He wasn't scared. You're scared, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to me. I need to be clear. You paid Ashley, huh? Huh? You had to talk her. I told you this nigga don't fuck with you for real. Like he be on these bitches, these hoes. He don't give no fuck about you. I'm trying to help you get some money. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you get some money. What kind of money we talking about? I don't want nothing to happen to him. What we talking about? What we talking about? Huh? What we talking about? Huh? What are we talking about? Huh? You were so jealous? Huh? You were so jealous? Talk about how all of this shit was a setup. See, some shit I be trying not to say because niggas be like, they asked me about Earl Spence and Yella, huh? And Trap Boy, and is they gonna testify? Everybody ought to testify, huh? Everybody ought to testify. You so happy Mo 3 dead, it ain't even funny. You gonna be broke though. And possibly dead from fentanyl overdose when they stick you with it, nigga. I'm not confused on nothing. I understand Ratchet think it's a game. Ratchet know it's not a game. I don't give a fuck about his chat. I don't give a fuck about none of them. None of them. If you think I'm a crazy devil, then bitch, you better watch how the fuck you talk to me or about me. You're not gonna do shit to me, but go over there and talk that shit. And that's what you better do. That's what the fuck you better do. Huh? What are we confused on? You came to Jossie's house and took the gun out the car. Huh? What are we confused on? You were part two. Devin Brown, 2 other niggas that was like with him. You were part two, getting high. Huh? Everybody was in place. Huh? You already knew what was happening. You was behind him. I could never understand, were you in the car? Because you wanted to have the conversation. You called the nigga and said, I need to talk to you. You was trying to get him to come to you. See, that was plan B. You wanted him to come to you. Right? Couldn't get him at Jossie's house. Plan A. So he was going to come to you. Tell him he was coming to you. Tell him that's where he was going. He was coming to you. So y'all could talk. Because you wanted to do some other shit. You want to talk about some shit about that you had heard about some other shit. You know, let's talk about it. Ha, 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 ha. What was in the trunk? The crawl space? The shit that was in the trunk or the crawl space? Huh? That's what you was coming to get, but you made sure he didn't have a weapon in the car. People keep talking about a gun that's in the floorboard. We're talking about a gun that was in the floorboard. He realized when he went to get it, what the fuck happened. He knew it was you. It was another, was it an AR-15 or something that was in the back? Because see, that was gone too. Talk about the 2 guns. See, I'm not no stupid motherfucker. And I ain't heard nobody else say this. So please understand. Huh? It was 2 guns in the motherfucking car. Y'all stupid, bro. That nigga stayed strapped up. He had 2 guns in the car. Probably 3. I know it was 2, though. Might have been 3. You took them both. And whatever the jury and the money or whatever the fuck. Huh? You came to get a bump. You came to get some dope. Huh? Huh? Rain, Benjamin, Brandon. Huh? You were in constant communication with Devin Brown. Devin was constant in communication with the fuck Jossie. Everybody in the house knew what was going to happen. Everybody in her house knew what was going to happen. With the exception probably of the mom. I'm going to say that because she's the only one that I know. She just like money. Huh? I hope the detectives is watching this. Because y'all keep coming over here fucking with me. So let's go. Huh? I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Yellow Beezy like boys. Huh? He fuck with trans girls and boys just like Keywan White. These niggas all, they all butt fucking. What we talking about? Huh? But you knew that. Right? Huh? There'd be a lot of conversations about Yellow that he don't be privy to. Y'all all think he dumb and y'all think he soft. Huh? Because see, you talk to Trap Boy all the time. You know. Huh? The thing is, you something like a genius. You play chess, nigga. You set it all up, you and Boosie. Huh? See, Boosie is just egotistical. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't like, see, the whole thing, the truth and all of that shit. See, the lie detector that he didn't want to take with Mo3, and Mo3 was telling the truth about the shit. Huh? But he needed that energy. See, I already got the call when Mo3 was murdered. See, the lady Monique called me and said, Boosie's in the middle of this. He's the one who set this up. He did this. He made sure that Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy and Mo3 were no longer friends. He came in between them.
Brother was 5 years late. Now, if he would have came out the gates with this in 2020, oh shit. Like literally. So I played the game how it's supposed to be played. He thought he was going to be a rap career. Let me give me some room to do what I need to do before everybody started tripping and realizing that Rainwater is smarter than what we thought.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, first everybody thought I was dumb. Then I started doing these interviews. Everybody thought I was dumb. I'm like, what the fuck? Now this shit get huge. Then 5 years later, damn, man, Rainwater snake. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I have been, nobody can take me down. Nobody can take me down is Boosie. If y'all wake up in the morning and Boosie's just going crazy about my name, that's gonna fuck me. Because that's worse. That's worse than George White.
I swear to
Brother was 5 years late. Now if he would have
him on purpose. See, all this I already knew. I already knew this. I didn't need to channel this. See, I got that phone call. See that? He was able to get money from both sides, she said, like that. See that? And he knew it would be a rivalry. See that? It would make for good publicity. See that? Everybody got played by him from the beginning. See, Sean G told me he was in Boosie pocket. See what I'm saying? How's it? I said, how's it? When Mo3 was your friend? Huh? Oh. I had that conversation. I was sitting in motherfucking DJ Khaled restaurant. What are you talking about? Huh? I ain't gotta say this shit to you, nigga. I ain't gotta say this shit to you, nigga. Who the fuck are you? Huh? Huh? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You niggas are getting sick. You niggas are going to jail. Y'all turning on each other. Everybody's aware.
Hello? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Mic check. Okay, cool. But y'all didn't hear me before. All right, so I stopped the video to ask some questions and I'm gonna let it finish playing. But now that y'all are in here, hey Flipmo, hey everybody coming home and stuff. Hey. At the beginning of this live, we reviewed a 49-minute clip from Queen Domain from September of 2021. In that live, she referenced a few times a woman in the music industry, a high powered woman in the music industry. She said that she said prominent woman in the music industry was amongst Rain, another nigga, and about 3 or 4 other people that orchestrated the hit on 3, right? So I'm like, who the fuck is she talking about? Is she talking about Sky? And then one of the niggas she say was sick, his body was deteriorating, and he had stomach issues. So I was like, wait, didn't they say Stubalini died from, didn't Stub have stomach issues? I don't know. Then in that video, she said, I'm lying. Then it was the next video. We watched a clip. I didn't do the whole thing, just a little short clip from that Beto interview, the latest one where he walked off emotionally. And in that little short clip that we reviewed, Beto talked about a moment in time that Mo3 had a girlfriend that was much older than him, and they lived together. And Beto say he slept on their couch. Who is the older lady that did music? Because he also said she did music. Who the fuck who they talking about? Who are these women? Are those two different women, or is that the same woman? I don't know anything about a lady in Atlanta. I don't know. So I'm gonna let it finish playing. Thank you, Flip Mode, over there in the Sonia quarters of Twitch. Okay, doing her motherfucking thing. Yeah. No, he don't want to discuss it. That's why he gave us that dead man. But if y'all remember, like I said, when we reviewed it over here, my question was, what would you do for a portion of $1 billion? Hmm. Sky, remember 3 said, she said 3 slept at the house. That's what I'm saying. So I think knowing those things might, you know, quench the inquisitiveness in some of our minds. Michelle, she's old. She's prominent in the industry. The white lady. Young Ro Mama. Oh, God. Okay, all right. Yeah, drop what y'all think in the chat. Drop what y'all think in the chat. And was she talking about Stubbleini? This stuff
Everybody got played
of stomach issues. Didn't he have stomach issues?
by him from the beginning. See, Sean G told me he was in Boosie pocket. See what I'm saying? How's it? I said, how's it? When Mo3 was your friend? Huh? Oh. I had that conversation. I was sitting in motherfucking DJ Khaled restaurant. What are you talking about? Huh? I ain't gotta say this shit to you, nigga. I ain't gotta say this shit to you, nigga. Who the fuck are you? Huh? Huh? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You niggas are getting sick. You niggas are going to jail. Y'all turning on each other. Everybody's aware. Jackie is just a know-nothing ass bitch. She just want to be involved in something. She's always been on Yella Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy's side. She just liked to be involved in something. Sweet Pea she was lightweight in her feelings. I don't give a fuck about her being pregnant. Who the fuck was she pregnant by? We don't give a fuck. She was fucking Mo3 too. Let's talk about it. She was. She wasn't gonna tell Jassy though. Jassy just thought she was doing something. Because she was getting a little money. She was the setup girl for Mo3. Are we confused on that? Huh? Are we confused on that? Are we confused on that? Huh? Where are we? Where's the confusion? Where's the confusion? Mo3 was something like Robin Hood. He would go and rob a nigga and put him the fuck to bed and then go give some money to kids. Sean G is a backstabber. He's crazy. I've said it from the beginning. Remember when I said he probably got good dick because he's crazy? I ain't never not said that. The nigga is crazy. He doesn't have any loyalty to nothing. He's a sociopath. I'm aware of that. He told Ratchet, I'll walk my dog down your street. He meant that. He kept trying to get where I lived at. He thought he could play me. No, he's a sociopath and narcissistic. I'm aware of that. Huh? I couldn't understand why he would do it. Because he didn't have to. He didn't have to. He just don't give a fuck. He don't care about nothing. He could tell bitches he love them all day long. He don't care about nothing. His soul was crushed long time ago, at like between 10 and 13 years old. His soul was crushed. He don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm aware of that. I read him. He will laugh, fuck you, smoke your weed, tell you he love you, and then kill you in the middle of the night. That's who that nigga is. I'm aware. I am very much aware of that. He's very charismatic. So he know how to talk to bitches. He know how to be cool. You know what I mean? We buddy. And then he'll kill you. I'm aware of that. I told Queen 88 that. T.Y. White was just a middleman for Devin Brown, them. He probably really could have been and should have been a shooter. I believe he's the one who backed the car up and took the car where the fuck it needed to go. See, he do that kind of shit. He do that kind of shit. See? Rainwater kept telling everybody, no, that's everybody wanted to Robert Gomez and all this other shit. I don't even know. I know who the fuck. No, he ain't even tall enough. He in jail. He's short. That ain't even. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If you wasn't giving all these little niggas chump change, they would have killed you already. They don't like you. My God, on today. You knew who you couldn't go to. Huh? You knew that. Are we acting like we don't know that Boosie is the one who sent Shanji in? Oh. We didn't know that? Then he came in like the friend? See, this was the long con. See, the fake fight where you got fake beat up and fake jumped to assure that people would be like, nah, he don't like them niggas, they beat him up. Really? Wow. See, some of you niggas want him O3 dead because y'all fake didn't like him, you was jealous, but he also knew some of you niggas was faggots. See what I'm saying? Huh? And he will call you out on it. Interesting. 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 I'm being very specific. I don't know why there's any questions in my chat. I'm being very specific. See? That's how people miss the story. See what I'm saying? And then go and talk shit about me. When I've been nothing but very clear and open and honest. Jackie is a liar. Jossie is a liar. She's just happened to be a coward too. Jackie is her hitman. Jackie's always been the one from the time they was little that was going to fight and get everybody together about her sisters, but she was the biggest shit talker and trouble fucking maker. Always. Sweet Pea just wanted to have a boyfriend. That's it. Jossie was the hoe. Always. Huh? Their mama is male-centered and a pick-me. She likes money. She likes money. What are you talking about? What, the brother? Their brother? The brother who gets ignored? We talking about that one? He gets ignored, the brother that gets ignored? kind of do whatever they say do. All you bitches been running scams, CPNs and otherwise, and that got validated for me because I think that was Miss Rhonda too. Huh? Huh? And you can validate that for me, Rhonda. Huh? Think I'm worried about bitches that can't motherfucking hold a job, bitches that can't be honest to save their fucking life? Y'all ruined your lives. You ruined your fucking lives, bro. And y'all got kids. Devin Brown, the play assassin, that was just in love with Jossie Banks and was trying to manipulate her head and was very jealous. Very jealous. She couldn't really do shit. She couldn't move about because this nigga was always tracking her goddamn movements. And all she wanted to do was go be a hoe. That's it. Just do some hoe shit. Nigga wouldn't let her be great. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get it. Nigga, leave me alone. I'm trying to get this money. Huh? I'm going to give you some. Huh? I ain't going to tell you where I got it from. I'm going to lie about it because she's a liar. Hmm? Where's the confusion? Where's the confusion at? Ain't nobody from they chats over here yet? Huh? Huh? Hmm? I don't give a fuck about none of them. I don't give a fuck about none of them. They thought they could use Cece. They thought they could keep her under control and shit. Motherfucker said Quatita's like Lady Wu. Where? Not never. Not never. You don't know me. Not never. Not the fuck never. Ain't nobody like Quatita Dean. Not never. Hmm? Oh, she ended up getting a reading. And if I pay you, you're going to be here with me. Try to say something. You be talking like big shit, and you ain't going to never fight no nigga, ratchet. You hit bitches. That's why you was downtown motherfucking New York fucking with Tisa Tails, walking back and forth like a psychopath. But I'm crazy. When I seen it, I said, look at this stupid ass nigga. What's your legacy? This your legacy, nigga? Make sure you never speak to me again. I don't give a fuck. Run your numbers up talking about me because I know. You don't make my numbers. I make yours. Cash all your YouTube checks while you can. You be talking that shit and then be friends with these niggas. You ain't gonna tell them you the feds. You ain't gonna tell them that you be reporting shit back. You and Rainwater be that's why y'all play. Y'all running plays. Y'all running plays. I don't run plays. You and Rainwater working with the feds so he can keep his name out of it. He's pointing narratives and giving everybody the finger so they'll look everywhere else. But they already know, but they playing this game, right? Right? Because he has turned state's evidence. I think that's what it's called. See, when they came to your door and was beating on your door, ratchet, and your window, ratchet, I know the fuck they asked you when you went down there some motherfucking questions because you was on your shit. You didn't beat up the girl and shit. You didn't have to go to Hispanic bitches because ain't no bitch this color fucking with you. You's a narc. You are a narc. Is somebody confused about that? Somebody confused about that Ratchet is a narc? Just because he gives y'all some attention and y'all think that he y'all friend because y'all be in his chat and y'all lonely and shit. I'm not. I don't need to be in a nigga chat. I don't need to watch his content for what? What am I watching it for? I hope y'all calling everybody, waking them up, ringing their phones. Quatita talking about you. Sure the fuck is. Sure the fuck is. Huh? Ain't nobody talked about the dope and the drug aspect? The dope? He wasn't no junkie. He sold dope, though. Somebody confused about that? You're not Rainwater. You're not. Huh? You're not. Are you? Clean it up, Kokor. Let's see. Where do we need to go? Huh? You got all of these bitches running around here, want to be seen. I don't give a fuck nothing about them. They gonna stay right over there in y'all comment section talking all that shit because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Changing their names when they come over here, being nice, because the fuck they better. Huh? I don't need to get no content from Ratchet TV, Rainwater, motherfucking nobody. I don't even know half these motherfuckers. I don't even understand why they keep saying my name. Rainwater ain't gonna never fly Quatita out no motherfucking where. Cause why would I ever go anywhere to see this nigga? Who the fuck is he? But a motherfucking junkie that set up his friend, his motherfucking partner who was defending him because he didn't know or realize that was the setup and the play was in play. Y'all have had young boys, these YNs, y'all trying to get them to take the bait and y'all throwing them a little bit of change here and there. And then y'all coming in and, y'all acting real the fuck cool with them. So now they think that they connected to some celebrities and then y'all putting guns in their hands and doing all this fuck shit. And then you want them to take charges because they can get out sooner than y'all, but they don't really know they can do 30 years. Rain, you had a lot of shit to say about me. You're a demon, my guy. Y'all are pedophiles, bro. Yeah. Y'all are pedophiles. Don't make me prove it. Leave me alone. I keep saying that. What's wrong with you? You want to sit and talk to me? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to talk to me. You ain't got no hard questions for me. What are you going to ask me? What was the last song he recorded? I don't give a fuck. Where's the dope and the money and the chains or the jewelry, the necklace? See, I've been talking about that since the beginning too. Remember I had on the blue top and I said that you was trying to get the record label and that you was trying to start the clothing line. Remember? And he said that you took his jewelry. See? Remember? I've been saying it from the beginning. See? I was with Jamila then. How many years ago was that? That was like a year later, right? Right? I've been saying all this from the beginning. Where's the confusion at? I've been saying it all since the beginning. But the more y'all come to me, the more I get to channel and I get to see. See, I try not to talk to Mo3 because I don't want to be involved in this. But you keep putting me in it. I said that from the beginning. I said, you came over here fucking with me. You keep coming back. You keep coming back like you ain't getting enough. And I still keep saying, I'm over here in my lane, just minding my business. But you keep testing my motherfucking gangster like, well, bitch, tell me something. Okay. Junkie. You come out here and you pretend like you are so big and bad. You have shit stains in your drawers. And I'm not being funny. I'm being very serious when I say that. There's a white bitch who went in your shit and took your shit. You didn't fell asleep. You try to pretend like you're a family man. You're a junkie, my guy. The bitch went in your pockets. Who you gonna tell? Then you're gonna look like a fucking cornball that you are because the bitch robbed you. Huh? You didn't went and said I'm halfway for real. What I need to lie to you for? Who got to me? That's what I wanted to ask. Who got to me? She ain't gonna talk about it no more. Because what I'm talking about it for? What am I talking about it for? You same niggas said I was bullshit from the fuck beginning. And let's be clear, Ratchet, each time I've been on your platform, you called me. No, I ain't never had no problem with you. I ain't never had no problem with you. That's these niggas. You coming? It's always, I could give you some money. I ain't never got no money, right? Ratchet, for real? Like money? You're stingy. You're stingy. And your dick don't work half the time. Because you be nervous and shit. Who got to me? What regurgitated information of myself? I stated that to Queen 88. I said, I'm not channeling. This is shit that I've already known, that I'm bringing to your platform because I ain't never seen it on her platform. Again, in case y'all are just coming in, let me be clear. Let me be clear to you, my loves. Because I don't want no misunderstandings. See? Please let me know what date and time. I'm also going to drop her Cash App in my chat and also pay her. See? So why would somebody try to act like I demanded money? I demanded money and then came back and declined? Huh? Mary Davis. You says, tell it, governess. Piss water rain is the demonic snake involved from the beginning of Mo3 demise. You know who else is a snake? You, bitch. I just watched you talk shit about me and Ratchet's chat. Bitch, why are you here, Mary Davis? I called you out already. You're just now showing up, you snake fucking viper ass bitch. You just talk shit about me. You're a liar, bitch. You sat in Ratchet's chat and said, yeah, she said that she ran into Trap Boy backup dancer. Bitch, I ain't never said that. Now, I said before you got here, Mary Davis, go get the live where the fuck you said I said it at. Then bring it back here because you're a fucking liar, bitch. You're a liar. Why are you over here? You messy, demonic ass, fucking viper ass bitch. How old are you? How old are you? See, I called out you and Kim Bella Love. Oh, no, sis. No. Come on. You know me better than that. You know me better than that. You and put them on Blast TV. You know me better than that. You know me better than that. You don't want me to do it, do you? This is the last one I saw. That's what I was referring to. Hold on, don't do it. You know me better than that, ma'am. You know me better than that. See, I would have to rewind it to bring down more of these here messages. I'm not lying on you. I want you to now stand and say what the fuck you said. I want you to be 10 toes down. What did you say in this motherfucking comment section? Because you said that I said some shit. From what? Because you were lying. What you said in this comment section was a lie. I ain't never told you, alive or nobody the fuck else, that I ran into Trap Boy Freddy, the backup dancer. Bitch, where would I have seen him at? Where would I have seen them at? What live was that? See, some of these people been here on every fucking live. So what live was you referring to in this comment section when you was over here the fuck lying? I'm trying to understand it. Oh, you have to go and make it, bitch. You ain't got to find it. You have to go and make it, bitch. If you saw Quatina say, I ran into, where would I have seen Trap Boy Freddy at? Where would I have seen him at? Huh? Is anybody else aware of what the fuck live this lying demonic devil viper ass bitch talking about? And again, how old are you? Too fucking big and old to be lying in this message. It was near the beginning after the girl's interview with you are a fucking liar, bitch. Where would I have ever seen him at? On his video with Yellow Beezy? Never said it. You're a fucking liar. You made it up, bitch. You made it up. Because you're an old, messy bitch. You made it up to get somebody to talk to you, lonely ass bitch. Pussy mouth bitch. You made it the fuck up. That's where you found it at. Get the fuck out of here. No, I wasn't. See, this is where you bitches be going wrong at, bro. Wasn't I on tour in Texas? I came to Texas twice, but I also used to live there. See? Not once went to Dallas until after everything was all over. And that probably was maybe 3-something years ago. We did the Maesthetic in the hotel room. Nobody even knew I was in Dallas. When I got to Dallas, I went straight to my hotel room. We went to the little Louisiana spot right by my hotel room. I sat out in my car and I did Healing What the Church Couldn't Fix. See, people didn't know I was in Dallas. And you didn't either, lying ass bitch. Never said it because it never happened. You tried to make it sound good, though. Huh? Then we did the Maesthetic in my hotel room. Chaz came. Denificent. I think her name is Cece and Alex. Netta. Marshall was there. Maya J was there. Huh? What's her name was there? Nene. See? Those were the people who knew. Anytime I came to Dallas before that, there was also a Maesthetic. And that was at a motherfucking house, a Airbnb. And we went straight there. And which I've talked about because I said the family was still there. That wasn't even in Dallas. I take that back. That was in Houston. We did the one. Yeah, that wasn't an Airbnb. Sure was because that's when Nika came. Nika, she came, Netta came. That's when Nika told me that the girls were selling shrooms. We went to the Airbnb, the hotel and Airbnb. I ain't never ran into nobody, bitch, and that wasn't right after that either. I've never said nor seen Trap Boy Freddy ever. Are you cool, bro? Are you cool? Huh? Are you cool? Because that never happened. How is it you the only one that heard it and seen it? Matter of fact, I might be able to even show you something real quick, girl. Let me see something. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Let me do it this way. I might be able to show you something. This how crazy that is. Just hold your horses. Let me see. I might be able to show you something. Because you bitches do nothing but fucking lie, bro. And what a shame. You got caught up in the lie. You was over here talking real good and didn't know you had already been called out as the fucking snake that you are. I guess you thought maybe if you came in trying to play good that I would. I absolutely the fuck not. You just hold right the fuck on. You just hold right on. See, this is in Houston. This is in Houston. See, that's Houston. Right? Right? This is Halloween. Okay. Hold on. This is in where was this? Houston. This was I was supposed to do a aesthetic. This was in Houston. See, that's the house I said we went to the Airbnb and the family was still in the fucking house. See, that's that. This is in Dallas. This is in Dallas. See? And Nika sat next to me. See? See? This is in Dallas. Huh? I've only done it twice. This one and then the one in the hotel room. See? See that? These, not a tour. That's not a tour. See that? You just lying to be lying. The one in the hotel room and this one was a long time apart. Because see, this was way before this. See? This one happened, which is when I found out they was trying to kill me. Reason why we did the next one when I came as a sneaky one. I came into the live. I asked if anybody was in Dallas, and then I secretly called people that I knew were in Dallas and invited them to the aesthetic in the hotel room. So when did I do that? When did I say that? You're a liar. I want you out of here. Devil. You're a devil. And a liar. And I just proved it. I don't need to lie. Because nobody ain't going to do nothing to me. See, this one where I'm sitting, I said that was in Houston. See, the next day we ended up having to leave because the family was still in the house. We didn't even go to sleep. We sat up to about 4 in the morning because, see, a deity had came through. That's why I had the little thing on me, the little shawl, because a deity to Tetron had came through. See? And there was some shit that was happening. And we sat up for the rest of the night to about 4 or 5 in the morning. Excuse me. And then we hit the road because we couldn't believe that the family was still in the house. Her name was Shakira, right? And she tried to, after that, get mad and start to act like I did something fucking to her. But after the car accident, she came up to the hospital. So after that is when she started to act the fuck crazy and felt like I owed her something. See that? We ended up getting another Airbnb. Amani booked it. And they had 2 different sides. And that's where the car accident happened. Because Spirit kept saying, don't leave each other. Stay together. We had no idea why grandmother Adina kept saying, stay together, don't leave each other. Well, it just so happened they were trying to kill me and I didn't know. So when we pulled out, me and Jamila, and I was on the live, and that's when Lady Wu was lying, saying that I said I was going to do something to her child, and SBS was up there talking crazy. See, I was on the live when this shit happened. See, it's bitches like you that disgust me. You're a disgusting person to me. You're pathetic. You're pathetic and lonely. You're an earth disturber. Why are you here? And I don't mean over here on my platform. I mean, period. Why are you here? You bring nothing to life. Why are you here? You came from the liar's platform to truth to bring your lies. And then you called them demons? Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? Girl, bye. Fuck you. Fuck Kim Bella Love. Fuck the Blank podcast, because that's just his name. I'm sure he don't have a podcast. Fuck AQ, AOQ, whatever the fuck their names is. Fuck all of y'all, bro. What are you bringing to life? Y'all worse than these niggas out here hiring each other, killing them and sucking dick. You bitches are worse. You're disgusting to me. All of y'all are pathetic. For real, in real time. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. You think I give a fuck? You're pathetic, bro. Why would I give a fuck what bitches say about me? I just came over here to set the record straight because everybody keep acting like they confused on what the fuck I've said from the very fucking beginning, bro. See, I just ain't never elaborated. See, I would elaborate and give you small bits because I don't owe you nothing. I'm trying to keep that girl from getting killed. Queen 88. She got fucking A cheering, bro. People ain't for her. People ain't for her. She a young girl that's confused. People ain't for her. I don't know her. I'm just a good person. And the fucking sad part is y'all don't know that because y'all are devils, bro. Y'all are earth disturbers. You earth disturb. You sit in somebody fucking chat and talk shit and kick up hateful ass, low vibrational ass energy and think that shit means something to somebody. It means nothing to me. Are you where you don't even have friends? You don't have friends. All of you motherfuckers is over in these chats motherfucking trauma bonding. Back to what the fuck I was talking about. That brings me to the dream about the chicken spot. Because see, the niggas is selling dope and weed at the chicken spot. I don't know, but allegedly, that's Trap Boy. Allegedly. Because he gets money. Because see, he's the connect to the Dallas PD. See? See, Yellow wants him to, he want to get him talking. See, I keep saying it. I just be trying to talk in codes. See that? They want to throw each other under the bus. You see what I'm saying? Because Yellow couldn't figure out why the fuck Trap Boy name ain't coming up. Because they was in it together. So why the fuck you think they let him out? Because he was supposed to get him recorded. He's trying to get everybody on recording. Right? Right, Yellow? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit or none of these niggas. I don't. Don't give a fuck. Don't care. They gonna make sure that the nigga name stay out of it. Are y'all dumb? Yes, it's obvious that he was on the fucking bridge and on the tape. Yes, that's obvious. Oh, she didn't even say that because she didn't even know nothing about me. Nigga, we talked about you in the reading. You're dumb. You're dumb. A stupid motherfucker over in his chat say, how was the grandma gonna protect him when she was dead? That's why your ancestors don't fuck with you, because you're stupid like that. You should not say anything about Quatita when you are still praying to Jesus. You probably should shut the fuck up and not speak on me at all. At all. Go on and go halfway serve the devil that you serve. Please go do that. Because all of these motherfuckers over in the comment sections, they claim to be Christians and love Jesus, and I believe it because y'all devils just like y'all Jesus. Somebody confused on that? Somebody confused on that? If you are, you in the wrong motherfucking place playing with the wrong motherfucking one. I can guarantee it. Oh, she was in the woods with a chicken. I was in the woods with a chicken. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Y'all just be saying shit. That didn't happen. It never happened. Because who else they gonna mention, Nikita? The Mo 3 sector? Would he ever have fucked with any of you? Excuse me. I have something very important that I got to do. I'm just really confused. Y'all just be saying shit. A bunch of demons spewing motherfucking lies. But I just wanted to come over and make sure that I call you bitches the fuck out. And what? And what? And what? Ratchet, you're a horrible person. Your platform is your only friend. Like you said, what kind of man are you? You told me I can stand by anything that I told you. I can stand by it. You told me that Sin City Raps would leave her small kids in a hotel room to drive to Dallas to see you. But you never fucked her, is what you said. Then why was she coming? You a nigga, you a man, you knew that? And you ain't say nothing to her? You ain't pull her coattail as a man? You a horrible fucking person, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say about me, Greg Dabowski. I don't give a fuck nothing about that. I do not. Keep my name out your mouth, all of you. You're no nothing. You're pathetic to me. Y'all call yourself a Mode 3 sector, then be like, I think it's crazy how y'all be trying to get clout off this man's name. What? And then in the same breath say, she don't even talk about it no more. Well, which one is it? Which one is it? The crazy part is, I saw in the chat, some of you didn't even know that I did reading for the motherfucker. That he sought me out. How you don't know that? So you just want to be a part of something. Because in your life, you're not shit. And my divine light irritates your demons. Heard you. I still don't give a fuck. You gonna do what? You gonna do what? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm confused. I'm confused. Let me be clear on something. Somebody said, "Oh, he crossed over, but he ain't resting." Well, where would Mo 3 rest? Where would Mo 3 rest? In the arms of your Jesus? In his bosom? Is that where he rests in at? The living don't rest. See, once you exit out of your prisoned vessel, you become the living. We are the dead. See, I bet you didn't know that. But you go to church, so you say, and you don't know that they told you and taught you that your flesh is dead? Huh? Ain't that what the fuck they told you? Your flesh is dead. Ain't that what they told you in fucking church? Your flesh is dead. Huh? You don't know? Because y'all worship Jesus. Huh? They told you your flesh is dead. Ain't that what they told you? So you don't know? You become the living when you exit your vessel? Where would you be resting at? Huh? Next to the seraphim that's up by the throne of the ever-living God of Episcopal Church of Greater Sanctuary on 5th Street. Where the pastor is sometimes smoking dope and fucking children, but you knew that because he had took you in his office too. See what I'm saying? What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? Stay in your lane, I'm staying mine. Stay in your motherfucking lane and I'm gonna stay in mine. See? I'm not the one that then gave out 50 narratives about this shit, because why the fuck would I? I said what I said. And I stand by it. I ain't got no problem with Ashley. I don't dislike Ashley, but I do know that she was heartbroken. See what I'm saying? She validated my reading with Mo 3. Why? Because she was there. I didn't even know she was there. So why would she be listening to his reading? Because sometimes you need to make sure of shit. See, I understand, Ashley. I get it. I was trying to keep you out of it. I ain't have no problem with you. It wasn't even my motherfucking business. I didn't want to believe that you knew. But see, Spirit showed me that rainwater had came to you. You understand me? Rainwater got you involved. I understand. I understand. That's not my business. Y'all done stole this man money and shit. You don't want his other baby mamas to have nothing. That ain't my business. I mean, maybe you don't want his other baby mama to have nothing. Because you starting the businesses, right? Right? Because he made sure he told you about the hoes. That's how he got you. He brought you in because he was telling you about all the bitches that Mo3 was fucking with. He was making sure that, he called and shit. Like, he was doing real underhanded shit. Huh? Just everybody tell the truth. And then y'all can quit fucking with me about it. And I ain't got to keep coming on here telling the truth while y'all lying on me. I'm telling the truth on y'all, see? We are not the fucking same. I won't say it again. Leave me the fuck alone. Because, see, I'm going to start going to people real deep business in your personal life. Pedophiles. Junkies. And fags. P. Diddy ain't the only motherfucker bringing the drugs to the party. Doping bitches and young girls up. See, there was a young girl that called me after this. After Mo3, there was a young girl that called me. And I talked about it before. And she was very upset and said how she was afraid to come, because she was a young girl. And then she said that she had been assaulted by like Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy. See? That wasn't my business. I tried to help her out. Now, Yellow Beezy was arrested for a situation that I had called earlier. I called it a fake rape, and I probably shouldn't have called it that. But I do know how they play the game, right? They needed to get this nigga. They needed to put a charge on him. I understand. They brought him on in with the ugly hair and all that shit. Huh? I get it. I understand, because they know what kind of nigga the nigga is. That's why I say I can't say that he ain't that kind of nigga. Huh? Because not only are y'all fucking, he fucking boys, you fucking trans girls, and y'all fucking young girls. Huh? House parties and shit. Bringing them out, letting them go to the clubhouse, bringing them through the back and shit. Y'all fucking 15, 16, 17-year-old girls and shit. See, Rain want to do too. See? Motherfucker said, Rain, sue her. Yeah, Rain, sue me. Because I heard you was looking for me, Rain. You looking for me, Rain? Well, I got something I got to do. Now, I have asked kindly to be left out of y'all's bullshit and foolishness. Can I just say that the nigga with the braids, the dark-skinned guy, I can't think his name, but they arrested him too. He was in like the third car from Jossie's house. He's like in the third car from Jossie's house. See, I never said 6, I said 7. I said 7 cars boxed him in. I told y'all there was other shooters on the expressway. Y'all said I was a liar. Y'all keep calling me a liar and then keep calling me back and then telling me how right I am. I don't need you to do that because I know. I'm not speaking on number 7 because Mo3 asked me about number 7 in his motherfucking reading. I told him I didn't really pick up much on a nigga. What am I speaking on him for? That has nothing to do with me. Tell Jackie to speak on him. Jackie, speak on number 7. Jackie, speak on number 7. What is Quatita speaking on him for? Huh? Speak on him, Jackie. I keep being asked to be left alone. I keep saying, leave me alone, leave me out of the shit. My team asked what kind of questions we would be asked on Queen 88's Live. That's been answered long time ago. Why are y'all so confused about who the fuck Money Maya is? I keep telling y'all it's not one person. The character is based upon 3 people. I keep saying that. I've said that too. I've said that too. Have I not said that? Anybody unaware that I've said that? I keep telling y'all. I keep saying Money Maya is not just one person. It's 3 people. I keep saying it. Why is everybody so obsessed with that? Why is everybody so obsessed with that? That's crazy. That's crazy. But then y'all act like it's a mystery, like I've never said it, but you don't know nothing about me, but y'all talk shit about me, but I've already answered all of these questions from the fucking beginning, bro. And then y'all catching up like, oh, Ratchet said it first. Really? Maybe go back and trace some of my videos. Maybe start there. Maybe start there. I don't give a fuck how far you got to go back. Niggas be junkies, bro, and then, you know, it's just so crazy, bro. Sometimes 2 niggas be together, and I don't give a fuck if one of them is a, he could be a prize fighter that ain't gonna never win a prize. They be fucking each other, bro. Niggas don't claim to be gay because they sit around each other. I'm very aware you niggas don't like women. So it's not even me that you hate. You just don't fucking like women, and I don't give a fuck. I'm aware that y'all fuck each other. I'm aware that y'all fake drunk and suck each other's dick. Well, one of y'all is sucking dick. I'm aware that y'all go over each other's house and there's my man, y'all be flunkies because y'all are bottoms. And y'all go to bat for these niggas. Because that's y'all boo thing. Huh? I get it. Y'all be so fake drunk and shit. You sit in the car and shit, like, that's my man's right there. No, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody better not say nothing about. I know that's right. Protect your shit. I know. I get it. It's probably a lot of niggas that's gonna be mad in Dallas today and Fort Worth. I get it. I do. I truly. I get it. Some of y'all are shooters. Let me not taunt the horse, but I'm just gonna say it. Some of y'all bitches, because some of you bitches are shooters too. Y'all be trying to be, because y'all are pick me and male-centered, and y'all want somebody to see y'all, and hopefully that y'all be down. But these niggas keep burning you and giving you a doo-doo smelling pussy because you bitches be having BV and don't know it. And I get that. Sometimes it happens. I get it. But you don't get that these niggas is fucking each other raw in the ass, and then they come and fuck you in your pussy and putting shit balls in your motherfucking pussy. But then you be trying to act like you don't know, you don't really fuck with that nigga like that because y'all think y'all creeping. That's why a lot of you bitches got HIV right now. There's a large population of Dallas and Fort Worth that have HIV, and you bitches are not getting tested. Y'all are passing shit back and forth. I am not confused about it. Instead of fucking with me, let's go get tested. The crazy part is some of y'all fucking y'all friend's man, and y'all friend's man is fucking a man. See what I'm saying? We're not the same. We're not the same. I feel bad for you because y'all got babies. Instead of worrying about something else that don't have nothing to do with you and calling yourself a sector, huh? Let's go get tested. Let's do that. I'm telling you, y'all have HIV. You have BV. There's a portion of you that have herpes and chlamydia. No lies are being told right now. Not none. Not none. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You keep running to treat the BV, but you're missing what's missing. You have HIV. I'm sorry about it, but I'm telling you the truth. Please go get tested. I got something to do. I'll see y'all later.
Andrew Weimer, the IJ's Media Relations Director, and I'd like to welcome you to our webinar on the future for license plate readers after the Supreme Court's major Fourth Amendment decision last week. We are recording this and we'll post it later, so if you're only able to attend part of it, this will be available at YouTube's IJ page. You'll hear shortly from IJ Senior Attorney Rob Fromer, who is the co-lead of our project on the Fourth Amendment. He is going to talk about the Chattree decision and what it means for how the courts will grapple with kind of Fourth Amendment litigation at large. Then IJ Attorney Michael Seufer, who is leading our lawsuits in San Jose and Norfolk, will talk about what this decision could specifically mean for automated license plate reader systems and how they should have to apply or comply with the Fourth Amendment. And then last, you'll hear from IJ investigative reporter Chris Ingram, and he's going to talk about his findings about ALPR abuses and errors. His articles are available at ij.org. We'll have time for questions later. Also, feel free to type questions into the chat as we go along. And finally, I'll say if you're a reporter and if you'd like to set up an individual interview with anyone on this webinar, I'm happy to make that happen. You can reach out to me at Weimer, AWIMER, at ij.org. Rob, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Thank you, Andrew. Hi, everyone. I'm Rob Fromer, a senior attorney here at Institute for Justice and a co-director of our project on the Fourth Amendment. And I understand there's a lot of questions out there about the opinion and geofence warrants. So I wanted to set the table by explaining what these are and what Chattree actually involved. So way back in 2019, there was an armed robbery in Midlothian, Virginia. Guy walks in, brandishes a gun, threatens them, escapes with $195,000. Investigators are reviewing the surveillance footage, and they notice that the robber appeared to have a cell phone in his hand during the robbery. But they don't know who he is, so they use a geofence warrant. Now, a geofence warrant works in reverse from ordinary warrants. Usually, police identify a suspect first, and then go ask a court for a warrant to search that suspect's phone, car, or whatever. This, by contrast, a geofence warrant starts with a place and a time. Police will ask a court to draw a virtual boundary, that's the geofence, around a specific location, and in order to identify devices and ultimately users who were inside that area during a specified window. So the police in this situation, they got a warrant from a judge and they served it on Google. And Google has extremely precise location history data in something called Sensor Vault. The warrant drew a 150-meter radius around the bank and asked for location history data for a half hour before and half hour after. So that came back, and they got, at that first step, Google produced 209 location points for 19 different people. But that's obviously, this is all anonymized. You don't know who these people are. So the police go on to step 2, where they ask for more probing data of a subset of users. In this situation, both longer in time and also outside the geofence, so they can see where those accounts went outside the geofence. Originally, the police asked for all of the accounts to get that additional treatment, but Google pushed back and ultimately ended up giving them location information for 9 accounts instead of 19. And at step 3, the police said, okay, now can you identify of these 9 people, we think 3 of them are particularly suspect, so can you identify them? Google did that, and one of them was Mr. Chattery. So, as you might expect, Mr. Chattery moved to suppress the evidence. The district court held a huge hearing, took in lots of evidence, had testimony from Google, declarations, all sorts of things. And the district court said that the geofence warrant here violated the Fourth Amendment, but that didn't mean that Chattery would get out of jail or that the evidence would be suppressed, because the court recognized, well, the officers who executed the warrant did so in good faith. He appeals, and this gets up to the Fourth Circuit. And the Fourth Circuit, first, there's a panel, 3-judge panel, that says, yeah, no, Mr. Chattery is going to stay in jail, and this evidence is not going to be suppressed. But instead of saying that this was just good faith, the panel says that this wasn't a search at all, that accessing just 2 hours of Mr. Chattery's location history wasn't a search. And then it got all the way up to en banc, the entire Fourth Circuit, 15 judges. And what happened there was kind of shocking. They heard the case en banc, and then it was a 7-7-1 opinion. One judge, the chief judge, just simply refused to answer whether there was a search or not, and just said, well, I'll just stick on good faith. By contrast, 7 judges said there was no search whatsoever, and 7 judges said that there had been a search. So you have this deeply fractured opinion coming out of the Fourth Circuit, where it's very clear that they do not know, that the court has no consensus on how to evaluate whether these geofence warrants are searches or whether the warrant here was sufficient enough. And so that's what we got when we went up to the Supreme Court. It was a surprise when this case was taken for review. A lot of people were surprised by it. And it's pretty clear now, seeing what the opinion contains, why the court took it. The majority opinion, which was written by Justice Kagan, started with Carpenter. And Carpenter is a case involving cell site location information, where the court first recognized that people have what's known as an expectation of privacy in the whole of their movements, and that the government can contravene that expectation by using technology, even if the government doesn't physically trespass on someone's property. The court recognized that, that this location history that Google has is just as powerful, if not more powerful, than the CSLI in Carpenter. That oftentimes could only put you in a very broad area, whereas location history can usually put you within 20 meters and sometimes can even tell what floor you're on. So the location history they determined was a precise retrospective database of people's movements. So the court said, yeah, that seems like a search. But to the government pushed back and said, no, this isn't a search, because after all, we only asked for 2 hours of information. And surely that short amount of time can't be enough to be a search. And they thought they were probably onto something, because previously the court had been talking about like long-term monitoring, revealing patterns and habits. And so the idea of 2 hours, oh, maybe that's too short. But the court firmly rejected that idea of a Fourth Amendment grace period. The majority says the Constitution doesn't wait until surveillance becomes, quote, revealing enough. If the Fourth Amendment applies, it applies from the start, regardless of what is ultimately found out. And as the court explained, even short-term monitoring can be deeply revealing. Imagine you pull into a psychologist's office, like a criminal defense attorney's office, a house of worship, a political rally, a gun show, any of those things. Just knowing even that short amount of time could be very revealing information, the court revealed. And so the court also rejected this idea that since Chatry was on the public roads, this was not a matter of Fourth Amendment concern. The court looked to a case from the 1980s about a beeper called Knots, and where the court had said that using a beeper to follow one car on a public road wasn't a search. But the court recognized like this technology that we have here is qualitatively different and far more powerful than what was at Knots. And this isn't just running against Mr. Chatry. It's not like they decided Mr. Chatry was a suspect and started tailing him. This power runs against everybody, every single person. They can retroactively go and pull information regarding anybody's history. And that was concerning to the court, even though it was only 2 hours, even though this was information that was in the hands of the third party. Now, the court only decided the search question. It ultimately didn't decide whether the warrant, that three-step warrant I was telling you about, was reasonable or not. So it's sent that part of the case back down to the Fourth Circuit. But two justices in concurrence, Justice Sotomayor and Jackson, both strongly indicated that that warrant probably is invalid because at steps 2 and 3, that negotiation I was telling you about for more information about the people, that's all happening between Google and the police. There's no judge involved. And they say that really makes it unclear if there's real limits placed on the discretion of police, because Google's a great company, but they don't have the force of law behind them. So ultimately, this is what I'd say is a landmark opinion. It has really it took Carpenter, which which came out about 8-9 years ago, and was seen as sort of a major case, but a case that was a little bit on its own, and it wasn't quite clear where the court was turning, how the court was turning. Chatry answers that. Chatry has made very clear that both through Carpenter and in this case, that there are certain guideposts, certain factors that courts are always supposed to be looking at when they evaluate a surveillance technology, and determining whether the capabilities of the system are such that it's powerful enough that we really should, it should be called a search and should generally require a warrant. And those factors are things like, is it retrospective? Remember, they went back in time to go look at Mr. Chatry's location history. Is it scalable? Is this something that you could do not just to one person who you happen to suspect, but to the entire population? Relatedly, I think is whether something's cheap and easy. Does this allow police to evade the ordinary resource limits that we sort of expect? We don't expect like police to have 100,000 officers where we're each assigned an officer who follows us every step of the day, and we wouldn't expect technology to change that. And of course, the question of whether whether the technology would allow for revealing information through either short or long-term monitoring. Things like your home life, associations you have. And as the court noted in Chatry, even short-term monitoring of sensitive locations can well trip that line. So there's a lot of areas in post-Chatry that I think are going to be new battlefields that weren't before. Reverse keyword searches. That's where investigators will go to Google and say who typed in a particular search phrase. It's very similar to Chatry. Instead of location, it's your user ID. Commercial location data purchases. There's been a huge debate about whether the government can legitimately purchase location information from data brokers. I think this is going to have a major effect on that conversation. Tower dumps are something that are absolutely going to be looked at afresh after Chatry. I don't see how those are going to be not considered searches at this point. facial recognition. I mean, my face is, pretty unique. All of our faces are, and it can be used to keep tabs on where we went, where we walked. And then there are other items, but rather than belabor that, I want to talk about the one that I think is most directly affected by the Chatry opinion, which is ALPRs. And for more on that, I want to turn it over to my colleague, Michael Seufer, who's leading our litigation against license plate readers in both Norfolk, Virginia, and San Jose, California.
Thank you, Rob. ALPRs, automated license plate readers, are probably the most common and pervasive form of police surveillance most Americans now face. They've really proliferated across the country in the past few years, growing from things that maybe people would have encountered on a toll road or as, a red light camera to something that's really part of everyday people's lives now. Across the country, the leading vendor has somewhere in the range of 90 to 100,000 cameras, and it boasts that they collect 20 billion plus data points per month. Just for perspective, there are about 200 million licensed drivers in the United States, so that's a lot of data points per person per month. In many places, they're just capturing tons of data. The Institute for Justice, IJ, has 2 active lawsuits, both in federal court, against cities that installed these mass license plate reader surveillance systems. One against Norfolk, Virginia, which has about 175 license plate readers across a pretty small city, and another, a class action on almost the opposite side of the country, quite literally, in San Jose, California, which has nearly 500 license plate readers installed throughout the city. Now, just kind of quick overview, the way these license plate readers work is they take pictures and then they apply machine learning to extract certain details from them. So most obviously the license plate, in recent years, these have been getting more and more advanced. So they can now, for instance, tell if a car has a bumper sticker, figure out the make of the car, the color, all sorts of things, and vendors are rolling out enhancements to those capabilities all the time. And typically the data are saved in a database for a period of time. The retention periods, they differ from state to state and even from city to city, user to user. It could be as short as, a week. It could be as long as a year. And these are, by and large, capturing ordinary law-abiding people going about their daily routines. A tiny fraction of all of the billions of data points these cameras collect across the country are relevant to any criminal investigation. And all of that data is being stored in a police database that's widely accessible. Oftentimes, there are very few limits on who can get an account and what they can search for. There's often very little oversight of how officers are using the system. We see across the country many of these databases are searched, sometimes thousands of times a day by officers who will only give the most vague, non-specific reason for searching, typing in things like criminal justice or investigation, where you could never really tell if that's an appropriate use of the system after the fact or not. And my colleague, Chris, will talk in a little bit about how that's predictably led to a lot of abuse. So that's kind of the lay of the land with license plate readers, with our lawsuits. The core claim in our lawsuits is the same one that was made in Carpenter and Chatry, that the compilation of these retrospective databases of everyone's movements violates the Fourth Amendment when it's done without a warrant. And Chatry is really significant and really pushes these cases forward for a few reasons. First of all, the court is really focusing on the mass surveillance aspect of these technologies. When the surveillance technologies were much more rudimentary, like in the 80s, the court would sort of wave away these arguments about, population level surveillance of everyday people going about their lives. Chattree really brings that to an end. Chattree focuses on how this technology, if there is no warrant requirement, could be used against people who are going to political rallies, abortion clinics, gun stores, all sorts of sensitive places, how it could be used to track people to their homes. The government really urged the court not to adopt that framing. The government told the court, well, all we learned from this geofence was that this guy was robbing a bank. He didn't go home. He didn't go to a political rally. He didn't go to an abortion clinic, any of that. The Supreme Court just rejects that all because what it's really worried about, what it emphasizes in its decision, is the retrospective and indiscriminate nature of this surveillance. That means the government could, without a warrant requirement, just at will, get the location of any person at any point in time in the past. That's precisely the type of surveillance that license plate readers are making possible today. And in fact, even easier than using a geofence, even easier than getting CSLI, because there's no intermediary. Police departments can tap into these huge databases whenever they want without running through Google. I mean, the only reason that the officers even got a warrant in the first place in Chattree was because Google made them do it. License plate readers remove even that intermediary, even that level of friction. And another kind of aspect of Chattree that really helps Fourth Amendment claims against license plate readers is that the court focused on what the police had access to globally in the database. It focused on what was in the database and not just what police happened to access at a point in time. The court's really emphasizing that it's looking at the capabilities of the technology overall, rather than just what police did with it. And so all of these license plate reader cases across the country where courts were like, well, all they saw was a few pictures of the back of this defendant's car, and it wasn't anything close to, Carpenter or Chattree or the quote unquote whole of this defendant's movements. That just won't work anymore. Because what matters is what's in the underlying database and what the overall capabilities of a technology are, not just what it happened to unearth about this one given defendant. And the court also just isn't accepting police reassurances that they'll use these technologies responsibly. That was, one of the primary lines of argument in Carpenter. Well, we just got 2 hours of data. All we saw that this guy was robbing a bank. We didn't track him to his home. We didn't track him to sensitive locations. The Supreme Court rejects all of that because the bottom line in these cases is the court is deciding whether the government can get this information on demand without a warrant